guess you found out what I did to the school nurse.
What, honey?
Oh, nothing. You were just crying at the movie.
Here you go, Marsh. Dr. Zhivago. Your ma goes a little sappy every time she sees it.
Oh, kind of like Mr. Belvedere when he watches Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
It was the first movie Daddy ever took me to. He wanted to be romantic on our first date.
Yeah, and anyway, the line was too long for the Dirty Dozen.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, what you up to?
3,499. But that's all right. The world's record's 3,500.
That's dumb. You should have done 2 more.
Wesley, didn't it ever occur to you that the door was closed for a reason?
Because you're dressed like that?
I was going to bed.
But I'm bored. Mom and Dad are downstairs hogging the TV.
Well, there must be something you can do. Why don't you torment your sister?
She's at Angela's.
Oh.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. Let's play Chinese checkers. We could use peanut M&Ms.
Why don't we play Farm and Save My Baby? Then I can drop you from the window.
Well, here we are.
You sure nobody's home?
Oh, no, don't worry, Denise. Everybody went to the movies. We've got the whole place to ourselves. Why don't you have a seat on the sofa and I'll get the fire going.
I think these people are gonna have to move first.
Honey, we weren't expecting you home so early.
No kidding. Bye.
It was nice meeting you.
I can't eat this waffle. It's still frozen.
Breathe on it. That'll melt the butter as well.
Hey, guys.
Morning, Heather. And how was your slumber party?
Oh, great. We stayed up all night, and around 2 in the morning, some guys from the football team showed up and tried to pull a panty raid.
A what?
Well, you know where a bunch of big guys go crazy and steal your underwear? Don't they have that in England?
Yes, but we call that half-time at a soccer match.
Morning.
Morning.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Your date last night seemed very nice.
Yeah, maybe next time you'll be able to meet her standing up.
Well, see you, pal. Your mom and I are going down to Lumberama.
Yeah, we figure with spring coming, it might be nice to have a hammock.
Maybe you should get a trampoline.
Did I miss something?
I just can't stand it around this place anymore. I mean, there's no privacy. Can't even bring a girl home without someone embarrassing her.
Well, if you mean the night my Mambo Club came over...
No, it's not just that. It's everything. I feel like I'm suffocating.
Well, if you decide to move into the woods, take him with you.
Think of something.
Honey, are you sure this is right? I mean, we didn't skip over any bills or anything?
No, that's everything. I even remembered to pay Belvedere. Of course, that's not much.
I guess with both of us working now, we have more money than we know what to do with.
Yeah, I never thought we'd have that problem.
Perhaps I could help you solve it.
Hey, maybe this is the year we go to Hawaii.
Sure. Hey, and when we get there, will you buy me one of those little hula girls?
I'm home.
Oh, hi, honey. Your dad and I were just doing the bills.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hey, look, pal, we're sorry about last night. I mean, your mom and I didn't mean to cramp your style.
Oh, no, it's okay. Besides, I don't think it's going to be a problem anymore.
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about maybe moving out.
Moving out?
Yeah, I'm in college now, and I think it's about time that I have my own apartment. I mean, if it's okay with you guys.
Well, if you're sure you can swing it, pal, all right?
Yeah, I've got my job at Mr. Cluck's. And besides, I could always get a roommate.
I mean, the kid's 19.
I know, but it...
Well, if he doesn't go now, we might never get rid of him.
Fine.
Okay, pal, you can start looking.
Thanks. I already found one. I move in Tuesday.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley, where have you been? We're supposed to be helping your brother move.
I am. Kevin said he needed some stuff to decorate his new apartment, so I got him this.
I hope you got that from a dentist.
Put it back.
Oh, here, let me help you with that.
Oh, no, it's okay, really. That's Mr. Teddy.
How original.
Oh, I just thought I'd take him along with me, for old time's sake.
Oh, would you like me to pack your baby blanket?
It's already in the car.
What's all this?
Mom wanted Kevin to have some of her home cooking.
I thought that was one of the reasons he was leaving.
Don't forget the muffins.
Well, everything's loaded, so I guess this is it.
All right. Now remember, I want you to eat right and get plenty of rest.
And don't forget to take your Geritol.
He knows what I mean.
Come on, Mom, I'm gonna be fine. I'm only a few miles away. Besides, I'll be back once a week to drop off my laundry.
Well, pal, I guess you want to get going. Just remember, if you need us, we're here.
Thanks, Dad.
And remember, Kev, the only safe sex is no sex.
That's what your mom tells me.
Well, I better get going.
Well, good luck, Kevin. Yes. There you go, buddy.
Yep.
Bye. Okay, see ya.
So, how about one of those famous muffins?
Gee, it seems like only yesterday that we were bringing him home from the hospital, and those little booties,
Come on, Marsh.
little chubby cheeks.
So now that he's gone, can I have his room?
What?
Well, I'm kind of bored with mine.
Hey, hold on, kitten. I mean, your brother's barely out the door.
I'm sorry.
Of course, now that you mention it, it could make a great TV room for your old pop.
Or a nice office for me.
We're having a special on stewed prunes.
The funny thing is, I woke up this morning and realized I didn't have any food.
Funny, I woke up and thought I did.
Well, anyway, I decided I'm going to have to get a roommate to help pay for the rent.
Oh? Isn't Mr. Teddy kicking in?
So, yeah, I'm going to put this ad in the school paper.
Handsome sophomore seeks blonde non-smoker to share rent and good times.
Well, what do you think?
I think if someone named Lars turns up, you're in big trouble.
Well, I better get going before Mom sees me and starts crying again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the choices we got for Kevin's room. We got Mom's law library, your old dad's TV room, Kitten's aerobics gym, and Westman's combination arcade and discipline room.
That way I can go there whether I've been good or bad. Hey, what do you think we should do, Mr. Belvedere?
About what?
Kevin's room. Everybody wants to do something different with it.
I think you should all compromise and give it to me.
You got a room.
You mean that glorified telephone booth? I can barely turn around in there.
It's not the room's fault.
I just thought it would be nicer to have a larger room. What with everybody barging in on me all the time.
Well, it's no fun if you knock.
Hey, big guy, I always thought you liked our company.
Oh, yes. I love people waking me up with their moronic problems.
Well, if you don't like it, why don't you do something about it?
Oh, perhaps I will.
What do you mean, Mr. Belvedere?
I'm moving out, too.
Do you really think Mr. Belvedere will move out?
All the food's here.
You know, this is all your fault.
Hey, what did I do?
Everything. You're disgusting and obnoxious.
Well, he likes that, so yeah.
Hey, guys, knock it off. I mean, there's nothing to worry about. You know the big guy. He's just letting off a little steam.
Yeah, right. It's not Mr. Belvedere talking. It's his empty stomach.
Well, goodbye, everyone. See you in the morning.
So anyway, I'm in this country from Romania to study computer science and animal husbandry. Glenn, don't interrupt.
Yeah, well, listen, Anatole, I really appreciate you coming by. There's a few other people interested, but I'll certainly keep you in mind.
Thank you very much. You know, Gwen and I are used to having our own room.
I'll remember that.
Well, the bedroom certainly seems nice.
Yeah, and don't worry, I can sleep on the fold-out bed.
Up to you. I guess there's a few things you should know about me. I work as a tutor, so I'd be more than happy to help you with term papers and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I'm captain of the women's volleyball team, so the girls might be over a lot, if that's okay with you.
Oh, well, I guess it is.
Oh, is this an Eastern exposure?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
Great. I like to sunbathe nude in the morning.
Makes two of us.
Well, everything seems perfect. Can I move in tonight?
I'll be here.
Great. Your refrigerator, it's the kind with the freezer on the bottom.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I'm never gonna find anybody.
Hi there, roomie. Is this an Eastern exposure?
Why? I mean, what are you doing here?
I had a falling out with your parents, so I need a place to crash.
What?
You haven't got a roommate yet, have you?
Well, I did kind of promise a place to this nice Romanian family. Well, what I mean is, are you really sure you want to do this?
I won't be in the way. I still have to report to work at your parents', so all I'll really be doing is sleeping here.
All right, let's give it a try.
Splendid.
Oh, listen, the sofa pulls out into a nice king-size bed. I think it's more comfortable than the one in the bedroom.
In that case, you can have it.
Honey, what are you doing?
I'm looking for Belvedere's ding-dongs.
Oh. Well, sometimes he hides them in the coffee. They're harder to see that way.
If you're looking for my ding-dongs, they're under the sink. I mean the sink in my apartment. Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll be clocking out.
Oh, are you leaving already?
I want to get back to my pad before wrestling starts.
Wrestling's not on TV tonight.
I know. I have a date.
Mr. Belvedere, you've been gone almost a week already. Don't you think we could sit down and talk about this?
Yeah, you're probably ready to come crawling back by now.
Actually, these arrangements suit me perfectly.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. My duties are clearly defined. My evenings are off. And you two have more time to enjoy your children.
Hide me, hide me. Listen, you little monster, there wasn't any talent show.
Have fun.
It's abnormal psychology.
Oh, is there a chapter on Wesley? I'm sorry, Kevin. I'll let you study.
Thanks. I've got a really big test tomorrow.
Do you mind if I watch a little TV?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, I'd like to buy an apostrophe.
You twit, you can't buy a punctuation mark. Where did they get these people?
Belongs to them now. He has their blood.
I'm sorry. I'll just sit here, quiet as a mouse. I have have to eat.
See you later, Mr. Belvedere. I've got an 8 o'clock class.
That's funny. So do I. I thought with the campus right next door, why not take advantage of it? So I enrolled in your psych class. I hope you don't mind.
Sure, why not? What about my economics class? You taking that too?
No, I'm teaching it.
Honey, what are you doing?
I'm bothering you. I mean, I used to bother Mr. Belvedere after dinner, but he's not here after dinner anymore, so I'm bothering you.
Oh, well, that's fine, honey. Why don't you sit down right here and you can bother me all you want.
But that's no fun. Mr. Belvedere usually says get lost or go play on the expressway or something.
Hey, Mom, look who's here.
Yeah, it's what's his name, our oldest kid.
Nice to see you, stranger. Oh, you look so thin. Are you getting enough to eat?
Not if he's living with Belvedere.
So, tell us, how's everything going?
It's going okay. I guess I'm just not used to seeing so much of Mr. Belvedere.
I saw him once in just a shower cap.
I mean, he's there every morning, every night. He's even taking classes with me now.
Well, I'm sure it'll all work out.
Well, I really can't stay. I've got a date with Denise. Just stopped by to get some tapes I left in my room.
Oh, hey, Kev, they're not up there anymore. They're in the garage with the rest of your junk.
Huh?
Well, with you gone, we all discussed it and decided to make it into a little TV room.
Oh. When did all this happen?
About 5 minutes after you left.
Hey, pal, don't feel bad. It was either that or give it to Belvedere.
You mean that's how he wound up with me?
Yeah, you're so lucky.
I'll be in the garage, screaming. Sorry about dinner.
That's okay. I mean, except for the fire, it was real nice.
Yeah, well, I never made Vienna sausage flambe before. I didn't think the flames could shoot so high. So, what do you want to do now?
I don't know. We could start another fire.
Kevin, is this your tie? I found it hanging on the doorknob.
Belvedere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something?
Look, when there's a tie on the doorknob, it means there's a girl in here and you're not supposed to come in.
Oh, at Cambridge, our signal was a pig's head on a pole. Oh, look, I'm in the way. I'll just go sit outside on the curb until you're done.
No, that's okay. Kevin was just taking me home anyway.
I was? Come on, I'll walk you to your dorm.
What shall I do with this?
I'm home.
This is the final Jeopardy question, and the category is hostess products.
You probably bet everything.
Did someone have a bad day?
What happened? I thought you were going to clean this place up.
I was going to make the bed. Then I realized I was in it. What's the matter?
It's just, I bust my butt all day at school. I spend 5 hours on my feet slinging greasy chicken to come home to what? I mean, the place is a mess, and there's not even dinner on the table.
Don't you realize that I happen to work, too?
Look, I'm too tired to fight, all right?
Oh, sure, you come waltzing in here and start criticizing, and when I try to say something, all of a sudden you're too tired.
Look, don't start with me.
Oh, I'm the one who started?
Hey, Fred and Wilma, you want to knock it off in there?
What's happening to us, Kevin?
I don't know, but I'm getting scared.
It seems that our little arrangement isn't quite working.
No, I guess we just get along better in small doses. But we sure did give it the old college try, huh?
No, we certainly did.
Yeah.
But perhaps some things just aren't meant to be.
Right.
I'll help you pack.
Okay, I called. 2 pair.
3 of a kind.
Full house, I win. Now you both have to take off your shirts.
What?
That's the way Grandma Huffnagel taught me.
Bye.
Hey, Kev. Moving back in?
Here. See ya.
He hates long goodbyes.
So, what's the story, Belvedere?
Yeah, you moving back in?
Yes. I have decided that all of you have suffered enough, including Kevin.
Well, we'll try to respect your privacy from now on. We promise.
Yeah, and if I ever get the urge to bother you, I'll just go bother Heather instead.
Yeah, if you really want the other room, big guy, it's yours.
Thank you, but I think I'll stick to mine. Perhaps with a better lock. Well, if there's nothing else, I'll unpack my things.
Well, we kept your room exactly the way you left it.
Thank you.
Except Dad and I found the ding-dongs in your mattress, and my pet tarantula had babies in your underwear drawer.
Well, it's good to be home. Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Kevin is still unable to find a suitable roommate. Poor lad. After living with me, everyone else pales by comparison. Regardless, he better find one soon, or he'll be moving back here to the Owens Asylum. Speaking of asylum, I seem to have been granted it by the family. Nobody's been up to bother me in almost 3 hours. Not even Wesley. Perhaps I'll go and bother him.
Hi, this is Dolly Parton, and I couldn't be more excited.
Wesley, don't answer that.
Hello, Hortense.
Come on, Marsh, we got to get to Lumberama.
What's the rush?
They're having a sale on garden weasels.
We don't need a garden weasel.
Well, we don't need Belvedere, but we got him. Oh, hey, Kev.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom.
What's the matter?
My car. I turned on the heater and the transmission fell out.
Is it under warranty?
No, it's under an overpass on 5th Street.
Uh-oh. Here comes the squeeze.
Look, all I need is a little advance to buy some wheels. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Sorry, buddy. You're going to have to work this one out yourself.
Hey, can we give you a lift anywhere?
No, that's okay. I'll just stand out in the cold and hitch.
Make sure you wear gloves.
Hi, Mr. Owens.
Hey, Carl.
Hi, Carl.
Mrs. Owens.
Hi, Carl.
What's the matter with you?
My car bit the dust. Now I can say goodbye to my social life.
Why not? Everyone else has.
Very funny. Hey, Carl. You're still working at your uncle's used car lot, right?
Sure.
Well, listen, I've got about $400 stashed for an emergency. What kind of car do you think I could get for that?
Does the word Tonka mean anything to you? Look, Kev, if you're serious, I think I can help you out.
How?
Well, my uncle's always looking for new salesmen.
Me? Sell used cars?
Yeah, it's a great way to make some cash. And the top salesman gets to drive the best car on the lot.
Really?
Yeah. How do you think I got my Matador?
Heather, I have to challenge you. There is no such word as been bet.
What do you call her?
Stop looking at my letters, you cheat.
I have a telegram for Mrs. Lynn Belvedere.
It's Mr. It's my turn, I believe.
Well, what does it say, Mr. Belvedere?
Nothing important.
Well, then why would they send a telegram?
Yeah, nobody sends a telegram unless it's important.
Yeah.
Listen, you little snoops. If I say it's not important, it's not.
Yeah, he's probably right. If they really wanted to get his attention, they would have sent the candygram.
Well, this is it. Pretty snazzy, huh?
Yeah, dazzling.
I'll introduce you to my uncle. Uncle Phil?
Yeah. What is it, Kevin?
This is my friend Kevin I was telling you about.
Hi, Kevin Owens.
You ever sell anything before?
Well, I sold greeting cards once. I was trying to win a new sled.
Just remember, the key to this business is honesty. Fake that and you'll do fine. What? Look, follow Carl around for a couple of days. He'll show you the ropes.
All right, thanks.
All right. See you guys later. I got some odometers to turn back.
Hey, Belvedere, this is great cake. What's your secret?
I bought it at a bakery.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, Kevin.
So have you solved your car problem?
Well, sort of. I got a job.
Oh, yeah? What kind of job?
Well, I'm in sales.
Really? What are you selling?
I'm involved with previously owned transportation.
You're selling used cars?
Yeah. But I can't help feeling kind of shady, you know?
Oh, come now, Kevin. Some used cars salesmen may be unsavory, but they perform a very good function.
What's that?
They make lawyers look good.
Gee, Kev, I don't see your problem. There's nothing wrong with selling used cars.
It's the way Friendly Phil wants me to sell them.
Well, Kevin, we've tried to raise you with certain values, but you're an adult now, so you have to make your own moral and ethical choices.
The pay's good.
Well, then go for it.
Would you inform her? I consider that there's no greater honor than to serve the Queen. But No. I'm not interested in a career as a high fashion model.
Call Guinness. That was the world's wrongest number.
Very amusing, Wesley. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be in my room.
Doing what?
Hiding from you.
Something funny is happening around here.
Yeah, got any hunches?
I bet he's planning some incredibly romantic rendezvous with some dark, mysterious woman to do something really passionate and disgusting. Nah.
The guy down the street said he could beat your prices, so why shouldn't I buy from him?
This is a good car.
Uh-huh. Your odometer has 185,000 miles on it.
Yeah, sure does. But that just shows how reliable this car is. I mean, the previous owner really used it a lot.
Yeah, right.
Did you blow another sale?
He might come back.
Yeah, and Lee Iacocca might come work here. Look, Kev, I'm going to give you a freebie. That's Mrs. Bauman over there. She's got a purse full of insurance money. She wants to buy today, and she chose this lot because Phil was her late husband's cousin's brother's nickname. Now go get her, animal.
Hi, Mrs. Bauman. Listen, I'm sorry to hear about that dead husband of yours. So, what are you in the market for today?
I need a nice, safe car I can drive to church.
Certainly. Well, how about something like this? Easy to handle and safe as a baby's crib.
I'll take it.
You will? I mean, that's great.
By the way, does the radio work?
No. Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Well, what I mean is the radio did work at one time, but sometimes it works better than others.
Oh, phooey. It's just that my favorite religious program is coming on, and I wanted to listen to it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll draw up the paperwork, and you can listen to your radio program from my office.
Oh, I don't know. It's such a nice day out. How about that cute red one over there? Does its radio work?
Oh, you mean the Corvette?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, sure. Listen, I'll go unlock it for you.
Oh, no need. You are a very sweet boy.
Thanks.
All right.
So what happened? Carl, I did it. I sold the car to that sweet old lady. And I didn't have to lie or cheat or... steal. People stink.
Did you take the bus home?
Well, learned a big lesson today. Never give a sucker an even break.
Who was a sucker?
Me. An old lady just ripped me off. And she really turned my head around. From now on, money talks and nobody walks.
The kid learns fast.
Hey, look who came from Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah, all his favorites. English toffees, English chocolates, Fruit Loop. Whoa. Wow, I wonder who sent it.
Well, maybe his dentist needed the business. Hey, Belvedere!
What is it, George?
Look what you got.
Oh, how nice.
Well, aren't you going to open it?
Why? It's food. You always open food.
Who's it from?
Oh, it's just a little something that I ordered for myself.
My dear Lynn.
Honestly. I cook for you, I wash your clothes, and I solve all your idiotic little problems. The least you can do is to respect my privacy.
Where are you going?
Why don't you hire a detective?
Ooh, bet it's from that woman.
She probably figures the way to his heart is through his stomach.
It sure is the long way.
You know, he's right. He's entitled to his privacy, and we should give it to him.
I don't think she meant us.
Wesley, I'm really nervous. Mr. Belvedere could come back any minute. He could be coming upstairs right now.
Nah, everything on the walls would be rattling.
So you see anything?
Just the usual. His pen, his journal, and a bag of Oreo crumbs. Hey, check this out. It's from the Queen.
What's it say?
They want him back at Buckingham Palace right away.
I can't believe he'd throw a letter from the Queen of England out in the trash.
Me neither.
Well, what are we going to do if Mr. Belvedere goes back to England?
Celebrate. I'm kidding.
Well, we can't just let him go away and leave us.
But you know how much he loves the royal family. If they want him back, he'll probably go.
No, he won't. He likes us better.
I haven't smelled clothing like this since I spent 8 days in a trench at Anzio.
You know, if Mr. Belvedere wants to leave, we shouldn't stand in his way.
But we're still a bunch of screw-ups. He can't leave. He just isn't done with us yet. He'll probably be here for years and years and years.
Oh, boy.
Unless we show him that we can handle everything around here ourselves. We owe that to him.
Mom's right. If you love something, let it go free. If it returns, it's yours. And if it doesn't, it never was.
Who said that?
The guy who invented boomerangs.
Oh, I'm sorry about snapping just now and for leaving so abruptly last night.
Hey, it's no problem, big guy. You can leave abruptly any time you want.
I'll get breakfast.
No, we'll do it. Yeah, I'll help you.
I'll get the juice.
I'll set the table.
I'll be damned.
Hi there. I'm Kevin Owens.
Talk about it.
And I take it this handsome group of people is your family?
I'm looking for a car.
Well, we've got a lot full of them.
It's just I've been out of work for a year, but I'm finally going back to the plant next week, so I gotta have something dependable.
I hear you.
And I have to take our little girl to the hospital for allergy shots every week. So we really need something reliable and safe.
How much did you want to spend?
I've only got $1,500 in the bank. How about this station wagon?
You mean the Dolmobile? Hey, Tommy, come on, sport. You sound like a guy with a high-powered job. You need something with a little more pizzazz. You know what I mean? Now, this baby says Tom Kabowski drives me because Tom Kabowski and his family are one hip group.
But it's got a skull on it.
And it's yours. Free of charge.
I don't know. Where would I get that kind of money?
Hey, now, that's what our no questions asked credit department is for.
What are your finance rates?
No questions asked.
Honey, this doesn't look like it has enough room for Grandma's wheelchair.
That's because it's streamlined. It's an optical illusion. Hey, trust me, this car was made for the Kabowskis, or my name isn't Honest Kevin Owens.
It is hip.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
There you go.
If you say so.
All right. Listen, our credit manager will take care of everything. Right through that door and take a left. Enjoy.
Hey, Owens, you're terrific.
Thanks.
That's your fifth sale in 3 days.
Yeah, you know, I'm finally getting the hang of this.
Yeah. In fact, you remind me of, me.
Hey, listen, Phil, I've been thinking about something. They say it pays to advertise.
Yeah? What do you have in mind?
Something with dignity. Something with class. Hi there, friends. I'm Honest Kevin Owens, here to emancipate you from your used car blues. Because when you come to Phil's Friendly Motors, you won't be a slave to high prices. Yes, friends, at Phil's Friendly Motors, that's Phil's Friendly Motors, Route 8 in Etna, things are really hoppin'.
Hippity hop, hippity hop, hippity hop.
Why? Because I'm Honest Kevin Owens, and I'm not going to lie to you. Where are you going to get the best deals in the tri-state area?
Bargains galore at Phil's Friendly Motors, Route 8 and Etna, next to the swamp.
Everybody!
Bargains galore at Phil's Friendly Motors, Route 8 and Etna, next to the swamp.
How about that kid? The camera loves him.
He looks distinguished in a beard.
Carl looks like a dork.
Oh, there's Mr. Belvedere. Now, remember the plans. We don't need him.
Good afternoon, all.
Hello.
Hey, big guy.
I'll have lunch ready in a jiffy.
No need. I already made it.
I'll alert the health department. Hey, you know something, big guy? It was real tasty.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then I'll get to the dishes.
Oh, that's okay. I already did them. Hey, Mom, you know what would be fun? Let's line the shelves.
Oh, great idea. Then afterwards we can alphabetize the spices.
Oh, there you are, Dad.
Ah, what's going on, pal?
I got a problem.
Oh, don't worry, your father. I'll take care of it.
It's okay, big guy. I'll handle this one.
Well, I was trying to break into the teacher's lounge, but my drill threw off some sparks, the door caught on fire, set off the sprinklers, and flooded the whole school. Now, no one knows it was me. What should I do?
There's always Harry Carey.
Well, you see, son, it's every person's duty to take responsibility for their own actions. And if I teach you nothing else during this great merry-go-round called life, it's, well, in the words of the wise man, a clear conscience is being able to sell your parrot to the town gossip.
If anybody needs me, I'll be in my room. The Owens family has been motoring along like a finely tuned Jaguar. Has the impossible happened? Can this family of rubes actually survive without me? Have I outlived my usefulness here?
Mr. Belvedere?
He needs something. Come in, Wesley. I'm at your service.
I made you some cookies. White chocolate chip, your favorite.
How very thoughtful. What's going on?
Oh, nothing at all. Well, good night.
Just a moment. What about that flood you caused at school?
Oh, Dad straightened out the whole thing. You know, he's really a very wise man.
George?
Night.
Apparently, it's time to move on.
You're a wise choice, a very wise choice. Hey, happy motoring. And remember, we don't make sales. We make friends. Put it there. You big lug, get out of here.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey.
This fun sale's a great idea. We're moving cars like crazy. You all set for your commercial?
All set.
Great. I better go check on Carl. Last time he slammed the trunk down on his bunny tail.
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah.
Remember us?
Oh, yeah, my old friends, the,
Kabowskis.
Kazoo Night.
I need to talk to you.
Oh, sure, you looking for a second car? Come.
The car you sold me broke down 3 times last week. It made me late for work. My boss said if it happened again, I'd lose my job.
Well, try using a higher octane gas.
The mechanic I took it to said the engine was shot.
Hey, sounds like you need a new mechanic.
He said it was driven into the ground before we bought it.
But I told him I bought that car from honest Kevin Owens. You would have told me if anything was wrong, right?
Yeah, sure.
Thank goodness we bought from a man we can trust.
Hey, come on, kid. You go on the air in 2 minutes. Hey, I'm a big fan of families. Now, come on, kid. Forget about them. Shake it off. Remember your adoring public. Now, I want you to use all the charm you've got and shove it down their throat. It's showtime.
Hi there, friends. It's Honest Kevin Owens coming to you live. But this isn't a commercial. This is an event. And this isn't a used car lot. This is a happening. Yes, friends, it's Friendly Phil's Fantastic Fun Sale. And you know, as I look out at this sea of happy faces, as I gaze out at this vast crowd of satisfied customers, well, I just want to tell everybody out there that every car you see on this lot is a lemon. Look, I've got to tell you people the truth. First of all, I'm not Abe Lincoln. I'm not even a Republican. But I am honest. And that's why I want to promise you, if you've been burned by us, we're going to make good on it.
You snapped. Do something. Get it.
Yeah, and something else has been bothering me. No, Carl, you can't stop me. I'm going to tell the truth. Friendly Phil is a fraud, and that's the fact. You know, when I came here, I thought I could do good. But then I got ripped off, so I decided I'd rip everybody else off. I got jaded. But I was wrong. People are good. They really are. At Phil Burnley. He's not a bunny.
Morning, everyone. Gotta run. I'm late for court.
What about our breakfast?
Cornflakes sound good. I'm sick of cornflakes.
Yeah, I'm sick of doing everyone's laundry.
You're sick of it. You turned all my boxer shorts pink.
Well, at least you got clothes. I've been wearing the same socks for 3 days.
Hey, don't yell at me. I'm at your service.
Everybody stop yelling. All we have around here is fights anymore.
Well, for crying out loud, how long is it going to take to get rid of the big guy?
No time at all, George. I have an announcement to make.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I'm moving.
Back to England, huh?
No, to Altoona.
Altoona?
Yes. There's a family there who's just as demented as you are. And they'll even pay me. Well, I don't like long goodbyes, so Godspeed.
But that letter said the Queen wanted you back.
What letter?
You know, the one in your desk.
What were you doing in my room?
Taking out the trash?
It's just we thought you wanted to go back to England, you know, to serve the Queen and be a good royal subject and all that other British junk.
So we were doing all your work to make it easy on you.
I never had any intention of going back to work at Buckingham Palace. All that bowing is hell on my back.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, then don't go to Altoona or any place else. Stay here with us. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Oh, I could come up with a couple of ideas.
I don't think anybody wants to hear them, George.
Well, maybe I'll send them to those people in Altoona. Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
These days, everyone's going back to the future, where people are looking at the...
Kevin's career as a used car salesman has come to an abrupt, if colorful, end. His choice of honesty over the almighty dollar was gratifying and rather hilarious to behold. Now that the question of my leaving has been settled, the Owens have gone back to taking me for granted. I never thought I'd say this, but I rather enjoy being treated like an old shoe.
I guess they get a kick out of me.
I took these lights down myself last year, and I wound them up real neat. Now look at them. Why do they do this?
Maybe it's their mating season.
Now there's a guy who really lights up a room.
Oh, come on, Wes, cut it out.
I don't know, honey. You look very festive.
Yeah, I mean, you wear your golf pants in public. What's the difference?
Hi, remember me? I'm Carl Putnam.
Uh-oh. One of those happy guys.
Helping others happily. That's our motto.
Merry Christmas, Carl. Come on in.
No, never mind. I'll come back later when you're through trimming your husband.
No, it's okay.
Well, as you know, it's at this time of year that we have the Happy Guys annual benefit for the Home for Not So Happy Kids.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
No, that's all right, George. It's not your money we want. It's you.
I'm out of here.
Wait a minute, George. Carl, what is it exactly you want George to do?
Well, we were hoping you'd all participate in the Happy Guys annual Christmas pageant. This year we're doing Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Did you ever hear of it?
Well, sure. That's the one with the Grinch, right?
Actually, you know, the holidays are so hectic for us.
Fine. When I have to close down the Home for Not So Happy Kids, I'll just tell all those hollow-eyed little waifs that the Owens were too busy to help out.
All right, we'll be there for the auditions.
Ah, gee, thanks. But we still have to find somebody who can play Scrooge.
Wesley, you little snipe! I spent 6 weeks making miniature fruitcakes, and you've used them as hockey pucks.
Hey, lighten up. It's Christmas.
There's no Christmas for nasty boys.
I think we found our Scrooge.
To such an odious, stingy, unfeeling man. Oh. As Mr. Scrooge. Well, am I Mrs. Cratchit or what?
I'll get back to you.
What do you mean you'll get back to me? I'm your wife.
Yeah, I know. All right, next auditionee, Marcia.
Wish me luck.
And only...
Well done, Marcia. Oh, well done. You'll play Scrooge's fiancée.
But I only said 2 words.
Yes, but you said them beautifully. You'll also play Scrooge's sister.
Thank you. That was easy.
All right, everybody, listen up. The cast for A Christmas Carol is as follows. Scrooge will be Lynn Belvedere. Bob Cratchit, Kevin Owens. Mrs. Cratchit, Heather Owens. Tiny Tim, Wesley Owens. Marley's ghost, George Owens. Scrooge's sister and fiancée, Marcia Owens.
What's going on?
What do you mean, Ralph?
Woman, you've given the Owens family all the good parts.
Yeah. Last year you said you'd make it up to me when you passed me over for the sugar plum fairy.
And I, for one, am an unhappy gal.
And if these gals aren't happy today, we aren't going to be happy guys tonight.
If you catch my drift, count your blessings.
All right. Quiet, everyone. We'll take it from the nephew's entrance. Oh, that's me. Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Merry Christmas. What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Ah, but you're rich. What right have you to be Morrissey?
The word is not Morrissey. It is morose.
Oh, yeah. All right, from the top.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
No, that's not your cue. Can't you guys get anything right?
Hey, we're happy guys. Not Fred Waring and the Pennsylvanians.
All right, we'll take it from my line about the dinner. Please, Uncle, come, dine with us tomorrow.
I should see you in Hades first.
Why cannot we be friends?
Because Tiny Tim is playing stickball with his crutch. Wesley, this is appalling.
Hey, on the playground, that would have been a double.
Let's go to scene 4. Bob Cratchit asking Scrooge for Christmas Day off.
If you please, Mr. Scrooge, tomorrow being Christmas, I was hoping I might have the day off.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Attention! All right. We'll take it from Cratchit's line.
If you please, Mr. Scrooge. Seeing that tomorrow is Christmas, I was hoping I might have the day off.
Where is my ledger? It distinctly says in the script at this point, I pick up my ledger.
All right. Who's got the ledger? Okay, here you are. Here you go.
The 3 little pigs. You expect me to play Scrooge, carrying the 3 little pigs?
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Here's the season to be jolly.
That's enough. Stop human howling. Begone, get out. Off with you, you miserable curs.
Wait a minute, Mr. Belvedere. That line isn't in the script.
Neither is anything else. This isn't Dickens, it isn't England, and it certainly isn't theater. How can you call yourself a director?
Well, if you think you can do any better, why don't you try?
I thought you'd never ask. All right, everybody, quiet, please. Ladies and gentlemen, settle down. Now then, from the top, scene 3.
Hello, Bob. How is Mrs. Cratchit and all the small assorted Cratchits?
Stop. Carl, please, don't affect an English accent.
I was only trying to be authentic.
Wouldn't you rather be good? Now, once again, please, from Bob Cratchit's line.
They're all fine, sir. We have high hopes that Tiny Tim is feeling better soon.
He'll be getting into an ambulance if I catch him. Wesley?
Sorry, Mr. Big-Time Director.
Just trying to keep all worthless selves occupied, sir.
If you want to keep yourselves occupied, I suggest you practice your singing.
Oh, speaking of singing, I had an idea for a little number that might make Scrooge's sister more interesting.
Yes, well, perhaps when it's your scene, but not just now. All right, then. Now, please, gentlemen, remember, it is Christmas. It is England. And it is cold.
I'm not cold.
Me neither. Matter of fact, it's kind of hot here.
You too? I thought it was just me. Now cut it out, you guys.
That was me.
And when we say yip, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma. O-K-L-A-H-O-M-A, Oklahoma. Oh, Marcia, when I first met you, I was prepared to hate you, but no more. You have touched this happy gal's heart. Thank you, Doris. What do you think, Mr. Belvedere?
Words fail me.
Well, if she can sing, can I tap dance?
What about my bird call?
Stop it! All of you, stop it!
Hey, what's the matter, big guy?
You obviously don't care to do the play the right way, so go ahead. Do it your way. As George would say, I'm out of here.
Come on, Wes. We don't want to be late for rehearsal.
Why not? Play's no fun without Mr. Belvedere. I mean, torturing Carl just isn't the same.
Well, somebody had to take over directing when Mr. Belvedere quit.
Well, yeah, but did he have to make his wife Scrooge?
Well, what's wrong with a woman playing Scrooge?
I have to play her fiancé. Oh, Mr. Belvedere, please come back to the play.
Yeah, it's going to be a disaster without you.
Yeah, big guy. I mean, it wasn't all that great with you, but at least you were holding it together.
Sorry, I have plans. I'm spending the evening with a witty and very dear friend.
Well, who's that?
Me. Now, you better run along. You'll be late for rehearsal.
Yeah, we better go. I guess I'll have to find the inner Cratchit myself.
You know, you may have quit the play, but you'll always be Scrooge.
Good night. I need some rest. Who's there? Who is it?
Belvedere.
George! What kind of stupid prank is this?
Ooh. It's too late for me, but there's still time to save yourself.
George, this is ridiculous. And why are you wearing such a silly outfit?
These are the chains I forged in life, link by link. Get it, big guy?
Apparently, it is too late to save me from bad jokes. Now be on your way.
Before the night is out, you will be visited by 3 spirits. The first at the stroke of one.
Out! 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 "1 a.m.? I didn't set the clock for 1 a.m.
Take my hand.
Mrs. Owens, what are you doing in my room with a menorah on your head?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
What are you talking about?
Take my hand.
Why?
Will you just take my hand?
Where are we going?
I can't tell you, but there's still time to save yourself.
From what?
Walk this way.
Where is this place?
Don't you remember?
It's Pennington School.
Do you recognize that child?
Why, it's me. Master Belvedere, have you completed your punishment?
Yes, sir. I've written, I will not throw food at my neighbor 964 times.
What about the other 36?
But it's Christmas Eve, sir.
There is no Christmas for nasty boys. Oh, poor lad. This is pitiful.
Yes, it is. Missing Christmas is a terrible thing.
Cheerio and pip, pip, your nephew.
Uncle Charles.
Yes, child. I've come to take you home to sing carols by the Yule log.
Oh, wonderful. I do love Christmas so. But what's my punishment?
We'll fax it. Come along, my boy.
It's time for us to go too.
But I want to go with them.
No. I'm afraid not.
Oh, please, please. Heather, is that you? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm not Heather. I'm the ghost of Christmas presents. Take my hand.
Again with the hand?
Come with me, Mr. Belvedere, and I'll show you the real Christmas present.
Why not? Oh, look! Donut World is still open.
I have a more important destination.
If I'd known we were going to fly, I'd have worn long johns.
We're here to observe.
Why? I've seen all I want to of this wretched production.
Well, gee, these folks don't seem too wretched to me.
We're in the money. We're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along.
Oh, the poorhouse scene has really come to life. All right, from Scrooge's arrival. Ready, dear?
Ready?
Take it from Bob Cratchit's line.
Ah, Tiny Tim. If we only had a really awesome Christmas dinner.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
The play.
Answer the door, Tiny Tim.
You got it.
Merry Christmas, Tiny Tim.
Huh? Who are you?
I'm Scrooge.
You mean that old crow Dad's always kvetching about?
Yeah. I was a little irregular, but I'm much better now. And I brought you a super snack.
Wow! A Christmas pizza!
With pepperoni!
That classic play. They'll be ridiculed, laughed at.
Maybe if they had a better director.
Don't look at me.
I won't. But your next visitor will.
Oh, Heather! Heather! Please! Heather! Are you the ghost of Christmas yet to come? I dread you most of all.
Take my hand. It's time to reveal your future.
I'm not sure I want to go in there.
I'm not sure I do either.
George. George.
Huh?
George, do you remember the first Christmas we spent together as husband and wife 72 years ago?
What about Mexico? Thanks for the lift home from college, Wes.
Sure. What are younger, more successful brothers for?
Hey, Dad, my counselor says I only need one more credit to graduate. I'll be in the class of 2041.
Who looks like a Attila the Hun?
Phil's my favorite little inside trader.
Great. I just bought the moon from Donald Trump.
Why don't you take a flying leap at it?
You know, you sound just like poor old Mr. Belvedere.
Am I dead?
Worse. It's your 114th birthday.
Why are you making me leave the kitchen? I don't want to leave the kitchen.
Now, Mr. Belvedere, calm down and drink your nice strained Oreos. Come on now, open up. Here comes the Jupiter shuttle.
Hey, old guy. Guess who called this morning? Willard Scott.
Called to wish you a happy 114th birthday. You also got a card from Angela. Happy birthday, Mr. Bamboozle.
68 years old, and Angela's still an idiot.
Careful, you're talking about the President of the United States.
This is monstrous. 114 years old and still living with the Owens family.
You have only yourself to blame.
What do you mean?
I hate you all. I quit. Not so fast, old guy. You're forgetting something. You can't quit.
Well, you're the most hated man in town.
Remember when you left the Happy Guys play 50 years ago? It turned out to be the worst mistake you ever made.
That's right. The play bombed, the people demanded their money back. The home for not-so-happy kids had to close down. They built a toxic waste dump on the site. The whole town stank. Property values went down. And everybody's poor. And it's all your fault.
Must have slipped my mind.
See for yourself.
Don't worry, Mr. Belvedere. You'll always have us.
Forever and ever.
Trapped with the Owens for eternity. Oh, no. No!
I've got to save that play.
So Doris was pretty good at Scrooge.
Yeah, it was real game of her to grow her own mustache.
Oh, my dear Owens family. Give me the answer that I pray for. Am I too late?
Nah, Mr. Pizza's open for at least another hour.
No, I mean, the play. Have I missed the play?
The play's not for another week.
Oh, wonderful child. Marvelous family. I'm not too late. I'll save the play. I don't have to live with you forever.
Why is it you never have a camera when you need one? Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
'Tis the night before Christmas, and last night's Happy Guys production was a rousing success. The play raised an all-time high in contributions for the home for not-so-happy kids. Further, it showed me that through the true spirit of Christmas, almost anything is possible.
Mind if I came through here, somebody closed the chimney.
Make that everything is possible.
Hey, Belvedere, why is the string tied around my finger?
You probably lost your kite.
I think I'm trying to remember something.
A hint, George. Remember a certain special day when you were very nervous? It involved the woman you love and a license.
Oh, yeah. The day Heather took her driving test. Dum, dum, da, dum. Oh, my God, I did it again. I forgot our anniversary. A good thing you reminded me.
I wasn't reminding you, George. I was just saying your dum, dum, da, dum.
Hey, if I hurry, I still have a chance to get her something.
Hey, Dad. Where's he going?
To save his marriage.
Well, hope he brings back a pizza.
Oh, I thought Charlie and Diana were here.
Oh, goody.
The arch feminists are coming.
What are you going to do, burn your bras?
It's going to be a pretty small fire.
You can laugh, but it just so happens we're putting on a play Diana wrote. It's the first feminist mystery.
Really? What's it called?
Who let the toilet see that? That's them.
Come on, Wes, let's go upstairs and arm wrestle.
Hi, Summer. Hi, Diana.
Heather, you will not believe this. I went down to reserve the school auditorium for the play, and they said we couldn't put it on.
They said it's too controversial. Well, I told you to take out the Super Bowl massacre scene.
To make it worse, they're putting on the Miss Beaver Falls beauty pageant.
Now, isn't that an insult to all right-thinking women?
Yeah, why don't they just hold it at a meat market?
We have to do something.
Hey, I know. Why don't we boycott the pageant?
I've got a better idea. Let's enter it.
Enter it?
Yeah. Let's enter our own candidate, and if she wins, she can just make a speech denouncing the whole stupid thing.
Gee, I don't know. I mean, who would we get? Oh, no. I am not parading around in a bathing suit and high heels. What we need is some beautiful blonde fluff brain who will do anything we tell her.
Where are we going to find someone like that?
Hi, guys.
What to do is parade your bob for a bunch of leering spectators to judge like a side of beef.
What's the catch? There's one thing. During your speech, Heather, later.
We have to transform Angela into the perfect contestant.
All right.
We're going to make her charming and graceful and articulate.
In a week?
Hey, Big Guy. You're not going to believe what I got for Marcia. It's an anniversary gift I've never gotten her before.
That rules out a cordless screwdriver.
Look at this rock.
That must have cost a fortune.
Not exactly. But it's not exactly real either. Hey, Marcia. Happy anniversary.
Oh, George. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, George, you're just the most generous man in the whole wide world.
I wouldn't say that.
Neither would I.
Well, I'll meet you upstairs. I have a little surprise for you, too.
Don't hold dinner for us.
You are going to tell her that that's not a real diamond, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Later.
George.
Hey, she's overjoyed. Why don't I just leave well enough alone? The mark of a wise man.
It's also the mark of a cheap man.
Well, you saw her. Have you ever known Marcia to be so happy?
Yes, her voice reverberates with delight.
What's the matter?
I was running a bubble bath for us. I put my hand in the water, and your diamond dissolved.
Okay. I wanted to get you a real one. But Belvedere knew this guy and...
George!
Okay, I'll make it up to you, I promise.
I hope you can use a soldering iron.
Now remember, the key to success as a beauty queen is to talk like you're from the South and use 3 names.
Why 3 names? Well, all beauty queens have 3 names. Mary Ann Mobley, Deborah Lee Moffett, Lee Merriweather.
She's perfect. And so I say to you, stand together against this exploitation of our bodies and strive for the day when we are valued not for the content of our brasiers, but for the content of our brains.
Wow, that's real powerful stuff, Diana, but I don't think Angela can handle it. I mean, she gets mixed up on this little piggy.
Oh, come on. You don't give Angela enough credit. I bet she's a lot deeper than you think.
Sorry I'm late. I was driving around waving. Waving? Yeah. All beauty queens have to wave. It's a lot harder than it looks. Forget it. Angela thinks ERA is a laundry detergent.
There's only one thing to do.
Yeah, let's drop the whole dumb idea.
No, we still have one possible candidate.
Me? I already told you I can't do it.
Don't be so selfish.
What? Sometimes we have to sacrifice ourselves to a higher purpose. Fine, you sacrifice yourself.
Not with these guys. Heather, the women of Beaver Falls need your help. What's it going to be?
Hey, Belvedere. What do you think? I'll get a Coke. It's not for you. It's for Marcia. I had a big special. You know what's inside?
Knowing you, it's probably a miniature stripper.
No, a diamond ring. And this time it's a real one.
Why, George, you're actually imaginative.
Wait till you see Marcia's reaction.
No, I don't think I should. This is a moment for the two of you. Besides, I'm hungry.
Marcia! Hey, Marcia!
George, I still don't understand what's so important that you have to drag me out of the bathtub.
You'll see. You'll see. Happy
Two cents, honey. You got me a new garbage disposal. Don't give me color that's all right.
And the whole cake, too.
Come on, you Jewel thief. Cough it up.
Dad yelling at him won't help.
Well, don't you know some kind of doggy Heimlich maneuver?
Now, George, patience. Remember what the good book says.
What's that?
All things will pass.
You mean?
I'm afraid so. You're going to have to go on duty.
Heather, what do you mean you didn't tell her?
Well, I was going to, but I couldn't. Hi, guys. I'm raring to go. What are we going to practice today? Angela, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm kind of in the pageants, too. I hope you don't mind. Mind? As your very best friend, I want you to share in the joy of the pageant. But what if I beat you? Hey, just entering was honor enough. Besides, I'm blonde and you don't have a chance in hell.
Oh, hi, Angela.
Oh, hi yourself.
What's wrong with you?
Your sister is a regular Eggs Benedict. A traitor.
You mean Benedict Arnold?
That, too. She was going to coach me for the Miss Beaver Falls pageant. And now she's going to be in it herself.
So what? You're blonde. She doesn't have a chance in hell.
Yeah. But you have to be smart and talented, too.
I see a problem.
I know I could win if I had a coach. Mr. Belvedere. Will you coach me?
Certainly. Go.
They'll have to drop out of the beauty pageant, and I'll never get to go to the University of Waikiki.
Waikiki, as in Hawaii? As in 8,000 miles from here?
Yeah. First prize is a 4-year scholarship.
We'll start in the morning. Now, once again, repeat after me. She sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Very good. Do you know why I asked you to say this?
Because a beauty queen should be able to discuss the environment.
No, Angela, I'm working on your elocution.
My electrocution?
Don't tempt me. Now, put this book on your head.
Is this the balance?
No, I'm hoping some knowledge will soak in.
Come on, Your Regal Highness. It's time to make your entrance. Dun, 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 dun.
What are you doing here? I live here. What are you doing here? Mr. Bombadier's coaching you. Why are you helping Angela?
Because if anybody needs help, she does.
So
Now, Angela, remember, pretty is as pretty does.
You're absolutely right.
go upstairs and work on your makeup.
Oh, Heather,
Yeah?
what prompted you to enter the contest at the last moment?
Because it'll help world peace. See ya. Dad, this is a stupid idea.
Wes, it's the only way. Come on, boy.
George, why is Spot wearing a diaper?
Spot's Obedience School is putting on a play called Gandhi's Dog. Okay, he joined the Canine Corps of the Hare Krishnas.
George, I'm getting a headache, and I think it's going to last a long, long time.
I don't believe it. $200 for x-rays and nothing.
X-rays? George, what happened?
I wanted some pictures for the family album.
Go ahead and tell her, Dad. If worst comes to worst, I have an extra bunk in my room. Okay, let's have it.
Well, Marcia, it's like this. I got you a real diamond ring.
You did?
Yeah, but I had it baked inside the cake that Spot ate.
You did?
Yeah, so we've been trying to keep a watch on him so we know when he, so we could get the ring back. But somebody must have slacked off.
Hey, I had to go to school.
Well, I'm going to get that ring back if I have to search every lawn in this neighborhood.
Gee, well, most women get a diamond that comes from the heart.
Thank you. Welcome to the Miss Beaver Falls pageant. No other event captures the spirit of the town better.
Not since they canceled the demolition derby.
As you know, these young women are judged on their brains and talents as well as their looks. And now, let's meet our lovely contestants. Representing the happy guys of Beaver Falls is Joy Ann Adams. Representing the Brotherhood of Accordionists is Lori Evelyn Paxton. Juliet Ramona Johnson is representing the Skunks. I hope that's a club. From Van Buren High School, Angela Raskolnikov-Shostakovich. And Heather Velvet Owens. Velvet? Yes, representing the Machinist Guild, Sophie May Abramowitz. Aren't they lovely?
The tap dancing lessons really paid off.
Yeah, much more than the yodeling lesson.
I've never seen anything so corny in my life.
I know, the judges should really eat it up.
I don't know, Mr. Bar Mitzvah. She looks really good out there.
Confident, child. You can't fail.
Thank you, Heather Velvet Owens. And now our next talent contestant, Angela Raskolnikov-Shostakovich and her friend, Lynn.
Thank you, everyone. Lynn, don't you want to say hello to all these nice people? Hello, everyone. You know, Lynn, I wasn't sure I wanted you on stage with me. But wow! Because I was afraid you might give a wooden performance.
I can't believe I'm sitting here when I could have had a root canal.
A funny thing happened to me on the way to the pageant. And now for my grand finale. Lynn here will speak while I drink a glass of water. Go on, this I'd like to see. Okay, watch. Merry Christmas,
Thank you, Angela. And now, an interview with each of our contestants. Angela, we'll start with you. Shostakovich, your ancestors are from Eastern Europe. In your opinion, why did the Berlin Wall crumble?
That's easy. Shoddy construction. We're in. She's bombing. I feel kind of sorry for her. I mean, Angela worked really hard for this. Oh, snap out of it.
Look, we made a surprise for you. When you get up there to make your winning speech, put this on.
Beauty pageants are dumb. That way you'll be in all the papers. Please, can I have a few minutes alone?
Okay. Just remember, we're counting on you.
What have you got there?
Nothing.
Beauty pageants are dumb.
Well, they are.
Now I know why you were so anxious to enter one. To sabotage it.
Are you going to try and stop me?
No, if you want to speak for all womanhood, who am I to stop you?
Right.
And I'm sure all the young ladies who worked so hard to get here will appreciate your support.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. Drum roll, please. Thank you. Don't mention it.
Good luck, Heather. You too.
Our second runner-up, Laurie Evelyn Paxton. And our first runner-up, who'll take over if our winner can't fulfill her responsibilities, is Angela Raskolnikov-Shostakovich. And our winner, the new Miss Beaver Falls, Heather Velvet Owens.
That's my baby!
Heather, a beauty queen, I am never going to hear the end of this.
Stop complaining. I'm stuck with Angela.
Well, what does the new Miss Beaver Falls have to say?
Here goes.
She's so nervous she can't talk.
Maybe she'll throw up.
Well, when I entered, I thought I'd see something dumb and degrading.
All right, let him have it.
But it wasn't degrading to the women who worked really hard to be here, who really put their all into it. It means a lot to them, and I don't have any right to take that away. What's she doing?
Making me proud, I hope.
And if you want any more statements from Miss Beaver Falls, ask her. I'm turning it down.
Heather Velvet.
And my middle name isn't Velvet. And I don't want to be Miss Beaver Falls. I don't deserve it. And Angela does. Oh, I don't know what to say.
How about aloha? For all concerned, Heather took a giant stride toward maturity, and in so doing, rid me of Angela in a few short months. Hallelujah. As for the missing Owens dance, while planting tulip bulbs this afternoon, I made a miraculous discovery. Spot's hiding place. Apparently the little scamp had it buried there all along. I can't wait for George to get home. Won't you be pleased?
Yes. Hey, Belvedere, look what I got for Marcia. I had to sell my country club membership to get it. Well, what the heck? She's worth it.
I wonder how much I can get for this.
Television. We care who's watching.
I can't believe it. Is my little girl actually reading a college catalog?
Knowing her, she's probably just looking at the pictures.
I am not, you little dweeb. Hey, Mom, check out the men's swimming team.
Now, Mrs. Owens, remember you're already married to a strapping hunk of a man.
I just wanted to announce I'm taking a shower.
Oh, why? Did the neighbors complain again?
No, wise guy. It's just that with our plumbing, if anyone in Beaver Falls uses water at the same time,
I get scalded redder than a lobster.
Oh, how dreadful. Well, I must do the laundry. Don't worry, George. I was just kidding. You don't have to worry about being scalded. The water heater broke again.
Oh, no. When did that happen?
Right after the septic tank backed up.
Hey, this place is getting to be more trouble than it's worth.
Hey, Dad, why don't we buy a new house?
You mean move?
Yeah, she may be right. I mean, Kevin's gone. Heather will be going off to college soon. We don't really need all this space.
Well, what do you think, Belvedere? How would you feel about us moving?
Fine. If I can stay here. It's in Amityville, and the walls ooze with blood.
Brand new. Sunken living room, skylights, cathedral ceilings.
Yeah, there's even a special place for you, big guy.
A guest room out back?
No, a walk-in pantry.
Now all we have to do is sell this place. I guess we better start lining up a realtor.
Well, who needs a realtor? You're a lawyer. You can handle the paperwork.
You know, you're right. We can sell this place ourselves. What could possibly go wrong?
I love it when they say things like that around here.
Kevin, this is such a perfect evening. Romantic music, flickering candles.
Yeah, and best of all, it's just the two of us. Alone.
Kevin! Who is that?
It's my neighbor. Oh, and don't be surprised if she's dressed like Barbara Eden.
They're after
Who's after you?
Excuse us. Now, come along.
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on? Who is it?
My son, the kidnapper.
Please, I'm sorry about this. I'm Paul Cicchini. This is my wife, Madge.
Oh, hi. I'm Kevin Owens. And this is my friend Monique.
Hi,
Hello.
Andy. We just came in from New York. Yeah, to put me away.
Now, Mother, we've talked about this. We simply feel it's time for Mother to be put in a home.
A home? Just like that?
Well, no, it's not exactly just like that. She's going to be 90 next week.
Oh, really? Happy birthday.
Shut up. Mother, it's a lovely retirement community right here in town with lots of activities. Golfing, swimming, hiking. Why don't you take a hike? Kevin, help.
Oh, look, are you sure about this home thing?
Well, it's just that we feel that Mother should be looked after in a more supervised surrounding.
Well, you could try it, Miss Cicchini. Who knows? You might even like it.
We're sorry to intrude on your evening. Say goodbye to Kevin, Mother.
Goodbye, traitor.
Goodbye, Miss Cicchini. I'll come visit you.
So, where were we? Is it ever going to stop raining?
Perhaps you should consider buying an ark.
And we've been sitting here 3 hours and not even one looky-loo.
He said it was going to be a piece of cake.
Speaking of cake, when are we going to eat?
Yeah.
No eating. I don't want any crumbs in this house. Hear that, Heather? None of your boyfriends can come over.
Yeah, well, if you're here, the house won't pass pest inspection.
Hey, kid, knock it off.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe it. Someone's actually coming up the walk.
Battle station. Everyone act normal.
Well, there's the first time for everything.
Welcome to our lovely home. We hope you find it warm and cozy.
Sure, why wouldn't I?
It's only you.
Nice to see you, too. Was it something I said?
What brings you back, Kevin?
Miss Cicchini.
Was she busted for belly dancing?
Worse, her son came and dragged her into some retirement home. I tried calling her, she won't even come to the phone.
Well, she's probably entertaining in the jacuzzi.
I'm really worried about her, Mr. Belvedere. Come on, let's go cheer her up in the rest home.
Good idea, Kevin. And if I'm lucky, they can put me up for the weekend.
Mrs. Cicchini! Surprise!
Mrs. Cicchini, how do you like your new home?
It sucks gopher guts.
What's wrong with it?
Everyone's old.
A retirement home with old people? What's the world coming to? We bought you some treats. Look, I have your favorite candy, a sugar daddy.
I don't want it.
Well, there's something I know you'll like. The swimsuit edition of Beefcake magazine.
Yeah, pumps in trunk.
No, thanks.
Belvedere, I've never seen her so down.
This is worse than I thought. Well, there's always one thing that perks her up.
What's that?
I regret that I have only one push to give for Mrs. Chiquini.
Why, Mr. Belvedere, you dropped your candy.
Oh, so I did. I shall have to bend over to pick it up. I'm bending over. Aren't you going to pinch my bottom, Mrs. Chiquini?
Weirdo.
Belvedere ordered a midnight pizza. He's fired. Hi, we're the Pink Knees, Blair, Rose. We're here to see the house. Now? You want to see the house now?
Hey, babe, we're nice people.
Now, what about tomorrow? We're going to Atlantic City tomorrow. We're going to catch Mervyn Resort.
Anyway, your sign says open house. If it's not open, I call that false advertising.
Oh, gee, George, as long as we're up, we might as well show them around.
Well, what could it hurt?
Well, shall we start? This is the living room.
No, I thought it was the garage.
He kills me.
Here you go, babe. I say we kill them both.
Now, this room features wainscoting on the walls and a gabled alcove.
What's going on? Who's this? We really winky? That's our housekeeper. He's extra.
What are these strangers doing in my room?
We're showing the house to Blair and Rose. They're night people.
I don't care if they're vampires. Get them out of here.
I think Spud here got up on the wrong side of the bed.
Everybody gone mad. Get out.
Okay, big guy. We're going. You got a picture of the Queen?
Uh-huh.
Woo! He could use a facelift.
Wasn't the movie romantic, Kevin?
It sure was.
I mean, the way that French soldier got up from the trenches and ran all the way back to Paris just to be with the woman he loved.
Well, I'd do the same thing for you.
You would?
Well, sure. I'd much rather be with you than stuck in a hole choking on poison gas.
Ben, you're such a romantic.
Oh, no, not again.
Are your lips secretly connected to that doorbell?
Don't worry. I'll get rid of whoever it is. Mr. Kenny, what are you doing here?
I busted out. I'm a lamb. Oh, I see your chips here again.
Yeah, and we're kind of in the middle of something, so...
Hurry up. I want to go to bed.
Well, Kevin, when you get a free minute, give me a call. Goodbye, Mrs. Cicchini. I'm sure you two will be very happy together.
Tramp.
Look, Miss Cicchini, I know you didn't exactly like the home, but you can't just go busting out. And you can't even think about moving in here with me.
fun. And I'll go live on the street and collect pennies in a tin cup.
All right. Look, you can spend the night, but only one night.
That's what we all say.
How's the open house going, Mrs. Owens?
Gangbusters. We have twice as many people as we had yesterday.
That makes 4.
By the way, can we have some more of that banana bread?
Oh, must I stop baking again?
Okay, I'll bake the banana bread.
Oh, no. We want to sell this house, not have it condemned. Let's try a shortcut.
Miss Belvedere, you have to help me. Miss Cicchini just skipped out of the retirement home.
And no one knows where she is?
Worse, she's living in my place.
Oh.
It's a nightmare. She's got doilies everywhere and little flowers, and she's picking out new drapes.
Good, you could use them. Does her son know what's going on?
Well, no, I didn't want to call him until I talked to you.
What do you want me to do?
Well, she won't listen to reason. I thought maybe she'd listen to you.
Thanks for the compliment. Well, don't just stand there. Let her son know what's going on. After you've done that, turn over the banana.
Kevin?
No, it's me.
Oh, yummy. Hello, Lamb.
Mrs. Cicchini, you listen to me. You've been making a lot of folks very worried about you. You know your son only has your best interests at heart. You're going to have to deal with this. Have you nothing to say?
You have cute blue eyes.
I mean about your son.
He's an old fool.
What if he should report you missing?
That's my doubt. That was a glimpse of our luxury country charmer.
If you have any other questions, please feel free to call. We'd love to hear from you and your charming wife. What a couple of geese.
You know, it's funny. When I showed them my room, it was like I was seeing it for the first time.
That's because you picked up all your junk off the floor and you were seeing it for the first time.
No, I mean, I really began to appreciate how warm and friendly my room really is.
Hey, I'm going to miss my room, too. Especially my view of Fifi Huffnagel's shower.
You know, maybe this house isn't so bad after all.
Hi. We're Phil and Annie Paxton. We were driving by and we were knocked out by your exterior. You don't see much genuine Pennsylvania fieldstone.
Your house has fabulous curb appeal.
Our dog thinks so. Mind if we look around?
Oh, no, of course not. Here's the setup.
Annie, isn't this a magnificent living room? What a great fireplace.
Isn't that a charming little alcove? Oh, yeah, it is nice, isn't it? That's where I keep my books. When I was studying to be a lawyer, I spent a lot of time back there.
You know, I think that would be the perfect place for the jogging treadmill.
Idea. It's the perfect site for the wine and brie bar.
Uh-huh.
We'll look around on our own, if you don't mind.
I really think they like it here. And they even look like they can afford it.
Yeah, I guess they do.
Mrs. Cicchini, there are better ways to deal with your problems than to run away.
You're right. Let's run away together.
How's it going?
No doubt.
Miss Cicchini, there's a couple people here who want to talk to you.
Mother, we came as soon as we heard.
Thank God this young man was nice enough to call and let us know where you were.
Blabbermouth. We were worried sick about you. Who's this? Lynn Belvedere, my fiancé.
Hey, congratulations, big guy.
Kevin, don't be a twit. We're not engaged.
We're just shacking up.
Okay, Mother, kid. Now, come along. You've just got to come with us now.
Do you mind if I say something?
No.
With all due respect, I can picture your mother in the chorus line sooner than I could at home.
What?
She may be 90, but she's bright and spry. And has the libido of a 20-year-old.
She's always pinching Mr. Belvedere's butt.
I only hope I have half her energy when I'm her age.
But she's living alone, and she told us there are muggers in the neighborhood. What about the danger?
I'll go easy on them.
Look, I'll keep an eye on her, I promise. I'll walk her to the store, I'll take out the trash.
And from time to time, I'll stop by and drop something.
She'll be fine.
And if there comes a time when she does need a little more care, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mom. I guess these folks know you better than your own son does.
That's okay. Maybe because we live so far away and don't see you too much, we've been feeling a little guilty. That's all right, too.
So the owner rented out your place. You got any idea where you want to stay?
This is our favorite part of the house.
And if you're anything like us, you'll probably be spending a lot of time out here.
You know, you're right. Perfect place for the hot tub.
We'll have to get rid of that old tree.
No problem. We'll have to tear it out. In fact, we'd have to tear out this whole patio.
You tear out the patio?
You know, I think we'd like to make an offer. Give us a minute, okay?
I don't want a hot tub out here.
George, I don't think that's going to be our decision. Hey, Mom, if people have a calculator out, I think they want to buy the house. Looks like it.
And they want to rip out the tree.
Not our tree. We planted it together.
Yeah, we watched it grow from a tiny sapling into something so big it produces nuts.
Yes, like your parents.
And they want to tear up the patio.
Oh, Lord, not the patio. I'm sorry. It's just when I think of all your moronic problems that I've solved out here, I get misty-eyed.
Come to think of it, the new house doesn't even have a patio. Where would we go to confess to Mr. Belvedere?
Maybe we could reserve a booth at Donut World.
You know what I think? A house without a patio is like a beer without a belch.
So few people quote Emily Dickinson.
Okay, we've talked it over, and we'd like to make an offer. $160,000. Nah.
162? Nah. 170?
Nah. Let him get you, Owens. What's your bottom line?
My bottom line is we've learned this is our home, and we don't want to give it up.
Gosh, I'm disappointed. I don't know what to say. Honey.
Well, there's still time for tennis.
Ciao.
Well, Dad, I guess now you're going to have to fix the plumbing and the water heater and the septic tank.
Well, we'll manage. Just like we always do.
That's scary.
Gee, I forgot how broken down the house is.
This house isn't broken down. It's broken in. Yeah. Kind of like Mr. Belvedere.
They found a home they love. It's the one they already have. And Mrs. Cicchini found a new apartment in her building, and will move in as soon as they install her waterbed. In the meantime, Kevin has placed her in a temporary residence.
Hello, Lynn. Want to play some strip poker?
Tomorrow at 6 on Mr. Belvedere. Mr. Belvedere is surprised.
Hey, what's a compound fracture?
It's when you break your leg or something and the bone sticks out.
Huh? Oh, I meant compound fraction.
Oh. Well, what are you asking me for?
Mrs. Owens, I've made some coffee if you'd like some.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, gang.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, come on. I need 2 volunteers for a great time.
Uh-oh.
Where are we going, Dad?
Sports arena. Come on, you too, Kev.
What about dinner?
What about it?
I was going to prepare coq au vin.
Yeah, well, you can stick it back in your van. Me and the kids will grab a chili dog at the snack bar.
So, what are we gonna see, Dad? Hockey? Rodeo?
Wrestling.
Oh, boy!
Freestyle or Greco-Roman?
Midgets.
My next guess.
Plus, a couple of tag teams, a grudge match, and a battle royale.
A what?
A battle royale. It's great. 18 300-pound guys sweating like pigs, beating each other's brains out. No rules.
Honey, that sounds a little rough.
Nah, it's respectable now. Anyway, I'm doing a story for the paper. Wrestling. Going to the mat for entertainment.
No, honey, it's a school night.
Come on, Mom, please. It's great on TV. He's got something in his shorts.
Uncle!
All right. I guess it's okay.
Hey, come on. How about you, champ?
Gee, Dad, I'd love to, but, I have a test tomorrow.
Oh. Well, come on, Heather.
No way. I don't care what Cindy Lauper says. Those guys are gross.
I'll take a rain check.
Oh. Looks like I'm stuck with an extra ticket. Well, let's go.
Wait, why can't Mr. Belvedere come?
Oh, I couldn't possibly, Wesley.
Look. It's Sergeant Slaughter versus Big John Studd for the Intercontinental Championship.
Very nice.
Come on, Wes. He doesn't want to come.
Oh, I don't know. Part Roman spectacle, part theater of the absurd, colorful, vibrant. It may prove interesting.
So you coming or what?
Well, it beats ironing your shorts. I'll get my coat. Or would a mask and cape be more appropriate?
Thank God.
Maybe there's some corn chips or something.
What you doing?
Nothing.
Just making a couple sandwiches.
At dinner, you both said that you weren't hungry. I guess I kind of did do a number on that chicken, didn't I?
I didn't even know the oven went up to 600.
It wasn't that bad. It was just a little dry. Like a doorstop.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I was trying to study, and then I was trying to watch the chicken, and I just didn't know what...
It's okay, Mom. It's okay,
Want one?
Bless you.
Oh. Oh, I am sorry.
So what happened?
Oh, Mom, you should have seen him. I mean, he just grabbed the guy, twisted him around, and flipped him on the ground.
Who, Sergeant Slaughter?
No, Mr. Belvedere.
What happened?
Oh, it was nothing, really.
Yeah, so let's go to bed. Come on, Wes. School tomorrow.
What happened was the guy in front of us was standing up, yelling and swearing and stuff. And Dad asked him to please sit down.
Come on, Wes. Bedtime.
So the guy says, "Who's gonna make me?" And Dad says, "Let's be adults about this." And then the guy pushes Dad, and Dad goes backwards over his chair.
I slipped on some beer.
And that's when Mr. Belvedere decked him.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Just a little hand-to-hand technique I picked up during a brief stint with a Gurkha regiment.
Yeah, well, you gurked him pretty good.
Wesley, you must understand that your father was correct in attempting to settle the matter peacefully. One might say discussion is the better part of valor. Now, off to bed with you.
Yes, sir.
Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, it was nothing. I'm gonna go change.
George?
What?
Oh, nothing. Just if you leave those trousers with me, I think a little sudsy water and lemon juice would get that stain right out.
You learned that from the Gurkhas, too?
Hints from Heloise.
Hi, Hev. I'm late for study group.
Oh, Mom, just a second. Did you see this? Pretty neat, huh?
Spring fashion forecast. Yeah, that's a cute sweater.
I'm not talking about the sweater. I'm talking about the accessories.
Heather, that's a motorcycle.
It's a scooter. Can I have one?
No.
But Grace Jones has one. So does Adam Man.
Yeah, well, I don't care what your friends have.
Mother.
Look, you don't even have your license yet.
I will in a year.
Fine. We'll discuss it then.
But it goes with all my outfits now. Sometimes she is so unreasonable.
La 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 la. Kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit, it's a rabbit. Hi, 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 hi.
What's the matter? Couch look at you funny?
Good evening, George. How was work?
Okay. Knocked out a couple of paragraphs.
Well, I'm certain you knocked them senseless.
Mom!
Hey, champ!
Oh, hi, Dad. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, guess what?
You flunked the biz quiz.
No, I got in a fight.
What happened?
I was at the playground playing on the monkey bars when this 5th grader started picking on this kid in my class, just pushing him for no reason.
And?
So I went right over and gurked at her, just like you did last night. You would have been proud of me, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, you bet I am. Hey, I got an idea. Let's say we go outside and play a little catch or something.
You want Mr. Belvedere?
I'd love to, Wesley, but I have things to do.
Oh. Thanks anyway, Dad.
Yeah, well, you two enjoy yourself. See ya.
Bye, Dad.
Wesley, have you ever heard of the word diplomacy?
Uh-uh.
Oh. How about bonehead?
You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Why, George, bless your pea-picking heart.
What do you want?
I assume you wanted to have a word with me.
Hey, look. Whatever you and Wes want to do is fine with me. Crack some skulls. Join a gang. The Marines. It's up to you. Me? I don't go in for that macho stuff. The wrestlers wrestled furiously. Then something happened, and it was over. It's not so bad.
Hey, babe.
Hi.
What happened to you? I woke up and you were gone.
What's the difference?
Hey, look, it's okay. It happens.
Not when this boy's at bat.
Well, let's just say you owe me one.
I don't know.
Come on. Now, there's my little Georgie. It's my Louisville slugger. Oh, pardon us, Mr. Belvedere. We were just,
Oh, no need to explain. Two squirrels were just doing the same thing in the driveway.
Well, the children will be down any minute if you'd like to get breakfast started.
Yes, ma'am.
So everything's okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, now don't give it a second thought.
She's quite right, sir. These things happen. Perhaps if you took the little one to a Penguins game.
Mr. Belvedere, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the problem with Wesley, weren't you?
What problem with Wesley?
I don't know.
Is there another problem?
No. It was nothing, right, honey?
It was a little something.
Well, the toaster works. Feet. Cam. Cam. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hi there, Wesley.
Hey, is that Dad's collar?
Yep.
Well, let me see.
Hey.
Why Wrestling Stinks by George Owens.
Come on, Mom. It'll be great. Taking rides together. All those gorgeous guys looking at us, thinking we're sisters.
You're not getting a motorcycle.
It's a scooter!
Mr. Belvedere, is George home yet?
No, ma'am.
Hey, we're not even in here.
And where?
Dad's crummy article. I mean, all he talks about is how stupid wrestling is. Nothing about me or Mr. Belvedere's fight or my fight.
Wesley, give it a rest.
Why? Because all this fight talk isn't doing Daddy any good or me any good.
Or you any good.
So why don't we, just for the time being, never discuss it again? Ever. Okay?
Okay. Kevin, you ought to see what Mom bought for Dad.
He'll never wear that.
I'll just take that if you don't mind. Thank you very much.
Were we expecting the Hell's Angel?
George?
Hi, honey. Hi, kids.
Hey, Dad, is that your motorcycle?
Sure is, pal.
Neat.
May I take your helmet, sir?
Right. Thing's so comfortable. Don't even know you got it on.
That's a pretty sharp-looking bike, Dad. What's it got?
It's got lots of stuff.
No, I mean, how many cc's?
I don't know, a bunch.
George, when did all this happen?
After work. I'm on my way home. I saw that baby in a showroom. And suddenly, I'm this far from the Swiss border.
The what?
Steve McQueen, The Great Escape, remember? Jumping over barbed wire. Doing wheelies over Nazis. I mean, man, that's living.
What about the station wagon?
Oh, that. Well, you can pick it up in the morning.
I just wish we could have discussed it first.
Why? So you could have talked me out of it?
Yes!
Children.
But I want to go for a ride.
To the moon.
George, I know what...
Hey, come on. I mean, what's so terrible about a guy trying to put a little extra zing in his life? Huh? Tell me that. Something even a little spontaneous? Stupid, even.
George, you're not stupid.
I gotta go somewhere. Get a beer or something. I gotta use your car.
Get you something, pal?
Yeah, give me a strawberry soda pop. Diet. You got a problem with that?
Oh, no. I have to watch my weight, too.
Took care of him. Leave the bottle.
Grinder.
Hey, Bobby.
Say, what happened the other night? I thought you told me you're going to kill that guy.
Oh, no, that's next week. You say something?
No. Hey, you're Max the Meat Grinder Maxwell, aren't you?
Yeah.
Caught your act at the arena a couple of nights ago.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourself.
You kidding? I've seen more excitement at the boat show. Besides, I had to be there. I was doing a story for my paper.
Hey, you that Owens guy that wrote that hatchet job in the bulletin today?
Yeah.
The one calling us a bunch of overweight buffoons who have as much to do with real sports as McEnroe has to do with manners?
You gonna do something about it?
Yeah. I'm gonna write a letter. Huh? I think what you wrote was very unfair. It's not easy, you know, to keep things fresh and entertaining. You get hit over the head with a folding chair 3 times a night. See how interesting you can make it. I mean, there are only so many variations.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, well, nothing. You hurt a lot of people's feelings. You know, decent people. I mean, people with families.
I'm sorry.
Well, I hope you are.
Mind if I belly up?
How'd you find me? Leave a trail of breadcrumbs or something?
You had to be somewhere. Why not here? So, like the bike?
Keep it.
Mrs. Owens and the children are a little concerned.
Uh-huh.
Look, George.
No. Don't start with that George stuff. You do it to me every time. You screw up my life, turn everything upside down, and then all of a sudden, it's look, George. Problem, George? Here's a little quote, George. And everything is supposed to be hunky-dory. Well, not this time, pal.
As you wish.
I'm gonna be 50 this year. 50. The big 50.
Yes, I recall that one. Vaguely.
I don't know what's happening. Guess I'm slipping. That's funny.
If you're referring to the wrestling incident, you behaved as any civilized, reasonable person would.
Yeah, reasonable. I remember when Marcia was about 6 months along with Kevin. I was driving her to the doctor's and some jerk cuts us off. I chased him 80 miles an hour. About 20 blocks, finally catch up to him. I dragged his butt out of the car. Screamed at him, "You nuts or something? My wife's pregnant." The guy beat my brains out. But I wasn't reasonable. Come on, let's get out of here.
Hey, are you the creep that wrote this?
No, he did.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Hey, pal. Up kind of late, aren't you?
Got thirsty.
We have water in the bathroom, too, you know.
I know. Just needed something a little harder.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I ran into Mr. Belvedere upstairs. Told me I sicked a midget on him.
Just a joke.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Thing is, I like Mr. Belvedere, okay? I mean, he's smart and interesting. There's a lot of neat stuff he can do, but... Well, you know.
Yeah. I think I do.
I want to go to bed now.
Good night, pal. Yeah, that's my man.
There you are, Kevin.
Thanks.
I asked for Cocoa Puffs.
Tough.
What is this?
It's porridge.
Porridge? That's the stuff they eat in fairy tales.
It's good for you. Eat it.
My porridge is too hot.
Mine's too cold. Mine tastes like someone barfed in it.
I could kill for a cup of coffee.
Good morning, Mrs. Owens. Sleep well?
No.
Morning. Hi, kids.
Hi, Dad.
Good morning.
So, Dad, you gonna take me to school on a motorcycle today?
I'm afraid the motorcycle's going back, pal. Okay?
You're the boss.
I gotta run.
I'm glad somebody can. Update. George's crisis seems to have passed, and everything, almost everything, has returned to normal, at least by Owen's standards. I think it's the French proverb that goes, 40 is the old age of youth, and 50 is the youth of old age. Perhaps I'll note that on George's birthday card. I'm not getting him a gift.
Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Heather.
Say, what you making?
Chocolate chip cookies. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I already got something. Oh, it's not real. It's a gummy rat. You want a bite?
What flavor is it? Plague? Just finish your rodent and go and set the table.
Oh, okay. Sit. Good dog. I just took him for a nice long walk.
Did you now?
And now I'm gonna feed him and brush him, and then I'm take him upstairs and give him a bath.
That's right, Wesley. You go and have a nice little soak with Bowser, while Mr. Belvedere calls the funny farm.
Hey, I'm just doing this to prove to Mom and Dad I can take care of a real dog.
I see. And what kind of real dog are we talking about? A little Scotty? Or a nice miniature poodle?
No, I want a big, scary one like a Doberman. Then when people see me coming, they'll go the other way.
Wesley, they already do.
Okay, on the cover we'll have Van Buren High School, class of '87. Then the photo of the school, the quote from Emerson. Then straight to this picture of the girls' volleyball team.
Nice try, G.I. Don't they ever eat?
Hi, guys.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Mrs. Owens.
So, how was the game, Dad?
Pretty good, Cap. gave your mom quite a workout.
And I appreciate that, dear. So what are you two up to?
Oh, we're just working on our class yearbook. We're trying to come up with the basic layout.
Our theme is The Future is Ours.
Oh, yeah. Ours was Shooting for the Stars.
How about you, Dad? Do you remember your theme?
I think it was eat more pork.
Just keep him away from my leg.
He likes your leg.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. I'm taking real good care of my pretend dog.
Yes, we can see that.
Yep. I think I'm just about ready for a real one.
Okay, pal. Just remember, he's going to be your responsibility.
I know.
Oh, and remember the other part of our bargain.
Uh-oh.
That's right. No dog until you bring up your history grade, and that means getting an A on your test tomorrow.
But I'm no good at history. Besides, Mr. Belvedere says it's not healthy to dwell on the past.
Don't drag me into this, you wormy little revisionist.
Wes, a deal's a deal.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and study.
Good, honey.
It's gonna be great having a dog, huh?
I can't wait.
Do you think it'll be tough to housebreak him?
If they can do it with you, they can do it with anybody.
No, why?
No big deal. I just wanted to ask her a question.
Oh, I'm home.
Yeah?
Oh, ask your dad.
No, that's okay.
Hey, come on. I mean, there's nothing you can ask your mom you can't ask me, right?
Okay. When you were my age, how big was your chest? Come on, Dad, let's go.
Hey, where are we going?
To get my dog.
What about our deal?
He got an A on his history test.
Congratulations, pal. Looks like you're getting your pooch.
Yeah. You hear that, Heather? Great. That's all we need around here, another animal. Oh, don't worry, Heather. I'll keep him away from your bowl. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, guess who's getting a dog?
Webster?
No, me.
Oh.
Had a whiz kid here aced his history test.
Oh, how wonderful, Wesley. I'm thrilled.
I think you should thank Mr. Belvedere for helping you study.
Yeah, thanks. And incidentally, the War of 1812 did not take place in 1957.
It didn't? I must have been thinking of the War of 1957.
It's just me. Boy, did I get some great stuff today. I got pictures of the drama club, the debate team, and a group photo of the future teachers of America. Of course, that's only Bernice, but it's a nice pose.
Did you know that every year we produce more than 264 million tons of hazardous waste? That's over 1 ton for every man, woman, and child in this country.
I keep mine in my gym locker. What's the matter?
I've been doing all this research on that section about the future, and I'm not sure it's going to be so great.
What do you mean?
Well, it says right here that pollution is changing the world's weather patterns. Pretty soon, Africa could be a desert, or Manhattan could wind up under 20 feet of water.
Come on, Kevin. All that stuff is just a bunch of gloom and doom. There happen to be a lot of very informed people out there who think we're going to have a great future.
Well, according to this, if the population keeps rising, it won't be long till we run out of food.
Let me see that.
Here you go, Mr. Belvedere.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just felt like helping you out.
How thoughtful.
Yeah, well, see ya.
Now, Wesley, you've hardly touched your dessert.
I wasn't hungry. Guess maybe I'm too excited about getting my new dog.
Yes, you certainly seem to be. You know, Wesley, we're all very proud of you.
Oh, yeah?
You worked very hard to get that dog.
Yeah, right. Mr. Belvedere, can I tell you something I did? I mean, just between the two of us?
That depends. Is it a misdemeanor or a felony? Go ahead.
I cheated on my history test.
Oh.
I didn't mean to. It was just real hard, and I couldn't remember anything. And I was sitting right next to this Korean kid. So I copied off him.
I see. And what are you going to do about it?
I don't know, buy him lunch? Look, I know what I did was wrong, so I guess I'm gonna have to tell Mom and Dad. Yeah, I figure I'll tell them in a month or two. By that time, everyone will love my dog, and it'll be too late to take him back. See ya!
Hey, Wes, have you seen my other bunny slipper?
I don't know. Does it look anything like this? Hey, what are you doing with that? Rambo's gonna need something to chew on. Besides, dogs like smelly things. Give me that. Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Wesley.
I'm getting Rambo's bed all ready for tomorrow.
How nice.
Yep, I got him a blanket and a rubber ball and this old alarm clock. The ticking reminds him of his mother's heart, so he'll sleep good at night.
I hope you'll be able to do the same.
Anybody here want a puppy? Get them while they're hot.
Oh, wow, you got him.
We were at the mall, and Daddy just couldn't wait. You deserve him, honey.
Wesley, are you sure there isn't something you want to tell your parents?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Thank you very, very much.
These two guys are crazy about each other.
Mr. and Mrs. Owens, Wesley cheated on his history test.
Hey. What?
He told me he copied from a classmate.
Is that true, Wes?
You cheated.
Yeah, but he wasn't supposed to tell you about it. You promised.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so are we. I'll talk to you when I get back from the pet shop. Good thing I kept a receipt.
You did this on purpose. Just because you don't like dogs and you didn't want me to have one.
Wesley, stop that.
I hate you. I wish you'd go back to England where you came from.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Owens. I just thought you ought to know.
Thank you, Mr. Belvedere. Listen, what he said just now, I'm sure he didn't mean it.
I'm sure he didn't mean it either.
Hello, Department of Immigration. I got a big one for you.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Just staying in my room like you told me. I guess you took Rambo back, huh?
Yeah, I think you know why.
Yeah, 'cause Mr. Ratfink told on me.
Hey, don't blame Belvedere, buddy. You're the guy who screwed up.
Was getting a dog so important that you really had to cheat?
I think that's pretty obvious.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, you can forget about TV or going to the movies or goofing around after school. You're grounded.
Yes, sir.
Look, honey, what you said to Mr. Belvedere, I think it really hurt his feelings.
So?
So it wasn't easy for him to tell us what you did, but he had to for your own good. Do you understand?
I understand.
I think you ought to go talk to him. You know, set things right.
Well, that's okay. I already took care of that.
Mr. Belvedere, what are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep.
Me neither. What's this?
It's called The Terror of Tiny Town. It's an all-midget western.
What's that you're eating?
A rice cake.
Well, there's a pie in the kitchen.
That's all right. I'm in the mood for styrofoam.
Are you okay, Mr. Belvedere?
Okay for a think.
Oh. You mean about busting Wesley?
I'm usually so clever. I can manipulate the situation. Tweak the boy's conscience. Make him think on himself.
Right.
But this time it all happened so fast. I betrayed his confidence. I'm just afraid our relationship will never be the same.
Well, if it's any consolation, we're already being poisoned by solvent, sludge, and chemical waste seeping into the water supply.
Thank you, Kevin.
Good night.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Evan. How was school today?
Fine. How was your school?
Fine.
I got a ton of homework.
Yeah, me too.
Cute guy tried to pick me up in the hall today.
Yeah, me too.
Hello? Yeah, this is the Owens residence. Yeah, he works here. You want me to go get him? Hello? Hello?
Who was it?
I don't know. Someone from Mr. Belvedere, but they hung up.
Thought you were on a diet.
Why? So I can be skinny for Armageddon? So many flavors, so little time.
Yeah, there are a lot of great things we'll probably never get a chance to do.
Did you have something specific in mind?
I mean, like, take a trip around the world.
So did I.
Have you finished with your yearbook presentation?
Yeah, you want to see it?
All right.
Okay.
Class of 87. We have no future.
We started out trying to be real positive, but the way things are going, we'll be lucky if we make it to graduation.
It's hopeless.
And you've expressed that beautifully. Whose idea was it to put the swim team in toxic waste?
You like it?
Hi, I'm home.
Hi. Did you take your makeup test?
Yeah. They made me take it during recess all alone, like they don't trust me or something. Anyway, I got a C.
Oh. Well, that's fine, honey, because you did it on your own.
Yeah, I guess so. Look on the bright side, Wes. With a grade that lousy, you wouldn't have gotten a dog anyway.
Don't eat that now, Wesley. You're going to spoil your dinner.
Did someone say something?
Wesley.
Here you go, Heather. I seem to have lost my appetite. I think he's still mad at you.
It's up to him. I'm certainly not going to stoop to his level.
Hey, what's for dinner?
Pickled tongue. I'm sorry the rest of you have to suffer. Come in.
Hey, Belvedere. I'm just looking for Wes.
You wouldn't find him in here.
Oh.
I'm still in the doghouse, so to speak.
Nah, don't worry about it. He'll be back palling around with you in no time.
Oh, no hurry. In fact, I enjoy having a little time to myself.
Yeah, it must be great.
It was.
Anyway, I've been thinking about Wes being grounded and, I don't know, maybe he's been punished enough.
It's up to you.
Hey, I know what you're thinking. I'm too easy on the kid. It's just I don't want to be a hard guy like my old man was.
No?
I mean, if I pulled a stunt like Wes did, my old man made sure I couldn't sit down for a week.
He let you sit?
What?
After a sound drubbing, my father always made me stand at attention, even at mealtime.
At least you got to eat. I had to stand outside in the snow, looking through the window at everybody else.
You had a window? Hello, Wesley. Oh, I like that drawing.
Then I don't.
Wesley, you're behaving like an insufferable little twit.
Then why don't you run and tell Mom and Dad? Maybe they'll take away my goldfish.
Look, Wesley.
I thought you were someone special, someone I could trust. But you're not. You're just a cranky old geezer who'll do anything to stop a kid from getting a dog.
Wesley? Don't you sass me, you mangy little mongrel!
Slimy, limey.
Wesley, we are not finished. You get back in there at once.
Okay.
Dinner may be a few minutes late.
Well, at least they're talking.
Look, Wesley, don't you blame me for all your problems. I'm not the one who cheated.
Well, I'm not the one who told I cheated.
I had no choice.
I thought we had an understanding. I tell you about the bad stuff I do and you keep it to yourself.
Wesley, I am your housekeeper, not your priest.
What about all the nice stuff I've done for you?
What nice stuff.
Well, the time you were sick and I went out in the snow to get you ding-dongs because they're your favorite.
Wesley, you ate them all on the way home.
Yeah, well, what about this tea bag holder I made for you in crafts? It took a lot of work, but I didn't mind because I thought you were my friend, but you're not.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I am just an old geezer who thinks that you have the potential to be someone extraordinary. And not just the conniving little worm you are now.
Don't call me that! And here's what I think of your stupid tea bag holder.
Too bad. I'd grown rather fond of that.
We heard a noise.
Everything okay?
What happened?
The thing is...
No, it was nothing. Just a little mishap. I have to learn to be more careful.
Okay. Thanks for covering for me.
That's all right, Wesley. It was none of their business.
I'll make you a new one.
You don't have to.
I'll make 2. That way, if I get mad and break one, you'll still have one.
Make 3. I don't see why you should have all the fun.
So I guess we're friends again, huh?
Yes, I suppose it was unavoidable.
And you know what? I'd rather have you than any smelly old dog.
Wesley, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Maybe we should just quit and let somebody else do it.
I don't know.
What's the matter with you two?
The yearbook committee rejected our presentation.
They refuse to see the future for what it is, nothing more than a broken promise.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess they thought the whole thing was a little too downbeat.
Gee, I don't know, Kev. The picture of the prom queen wearing a gas mask is kind of peppy.
Well, if it isn't the Brothers Grimm. How did it go?
They told us to do it over. They want an ordinary yearbook.
Something positive? Something with a shred of hope?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we should quit.
Look, both of you, every generation faces an uncertain future. How do you think people felt during World War I or during the Great Depression? Or when Martin and Lewis broke up? The point is, you know all the problems, so stop whining and get to work on a few solutions. Then maybe you'll have a future. Hello.
I'm looking for Lynn Belvedere.
I'm Lynn Belvedere.
Lawrence Miller, U.S. Department of Immigration.
Oops, I forgot about that.
Hey, you guys want to let us in on what's going on?
We received an anonymous tip alleging that a British citizen was working at this address in violation of U.S. immigration law.
But it's okay now. We made up.
You want to take a seat, Mr. Belvedere? Mr. Belvedere, are you a citizen or a permanent resident of the United States?
No, I'm not.
And you are currently employed in this household?
Yes, I am.
And do you possess a valid work authorization for such employment?
What was the question? If you mean a green card, no, I don't.
I'm sure he just means that he lost it.
No, I don't. I mean, I never had it.
But I'll bet he's got a real good explanation, right?
Oh, certainly. You see, I came to this country for a short visit to make some quick observations. But one thing led to another, and I've been working here ever since.
See? I told you.
It is my duty to inform you that pursuant to Section 242 of the U.S. Immigration Code, you're going to be taken into custody. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say...
Whoa. You guys are making a big mistake. I mean, you don't have all the facts.
Such as?
Well, what I mean is, he really doesn't do that much work around here.
Yeah, just look at this dump.
Believe me, all he ever does is sit around watching TV and eating everything in sight.
Yeah, he's just a lazy, stinking slob who makes us all sick.
Thank you, Heather, and all of you for those lovely sentiments. But I do work here. Or at least I did.
All right, let's go.
Wait a minute. Where are you taking him?
He'll be at the federal building downtown pending his deportation hearing.
Deportation? I'm sorry. You're not mad at me, are you?
No, it's all my fault. Anyway, I'll probably be nabbed eventually in one of those big English roundups they have here so often in Beaver Falls.
Mr. Belvedere, shall we?
If you're ever in England, drop by.
Mr. Belvedere usually writes in here, but he can't tonight because he's in jail, and it's all my fault. Next time I'm gonna ask for a cat.
Next time on Mr. Belvedere.
Marcia's upstairs trying to arrange bail.
I appreciate that.
So you doing okay? Nobody tried any funny stuff today?
So what do you think of her?
Very nice. What is she? My going away present?
Why, you're supposed to marry her.
Look, everyone, the hearing's tomorrow, and I may have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Oh, yeah?
After all, what could go wrong? It's merely the United States government versus me.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, what do you think of this campaign slogan? You're in good hands with Heather.
What are you running for? Class chiropractor?
Oh, treasurer.
Oh, and then I think your slogan should reflect what you will do as treasurer.
Right. What will I do?
Well, I assume that you will supervise the collection of class dues and exercise pecuniary guidance over their allocation.
Oh. Well, then how's this slogan? Heather gives great pecuniary guidance.
Much better.
Hey, Heather. Hey, Ange. Hello, Mr.
Wait, Angela. Before you say my name, think.
Think about what, Mr. Bilgewater?
Never mind.
Heather, I came to ask you a favor. Will you be my campaign manager? Ooh, what are you running for? Class treasurer. But that's what I'm running for. Great, we can run together. Angela, it doesn't work like that. Oh. So maybe only one of us should run. Which one? Oh, I don't know. Whoever has the best chance to win. Mr. Belvedere, who would you vote for? Her or me?
Who else is running?
Mom, you still want this?
Honey, that's my mink.
Yeah, can I sell it?
No.
Well, you don't need it. You're always saying how Dad never takes you anywhere.
What's the scam, Wes?
It's for my school auction. We gotta raise money to help the hungry.
Well, you could donate a batch of my homemade fudge.
Oh, they're not that hungry.
Well, we gotta come up with something. Howie Huffnagel's bringing in a color TV, and Tommy Greenberg's dad is giving away a free gynecology exam.
I don't know. What do we have around here that we could give away?
What about him?
How about you?
What about me?
We could auction you off. You know, you could be somebody's butler for a day.
Wesley, I don't think I like the idea of being put on the block like a prize steer.
You probably wouldn't get much for him anyway, Wes. Unless you sell him by the pound.
Heather, you better get ready for the auction.
Oh, we're gonna stay here and work on our campaign posters.
Yeah, even though we're running for the same office, we're still gonna help each other.
Oh, that's very magnanimous, Angela.
Sorry.
Come on, Angela, we got a lot of work to do. Come on, Mr. Belvedere, we're gonna be late.
I'm coming.
Hey, check out Jeeves here.
You like it? I wore this every day during my service with the royal family.
How come you never wear that around here?
Be serious.
I think you look very nice.
Yeah, I bet Dad'll get a bundle for you.
What do you mean?
Didn't Wes tell you? I'm the auctioneer.
Yeah, my teacher asked him because in Pittsburgh he's almost a celebrity.
In that case, I'm almost impressed.
Going once, going twice. Sold to the man in the blue blazer for $15. You can call Dr. Greenberg for your appointment. Have fun. Our next item, a limited edition on crushed velvet, was donated by the Steeltown Inn just before it was closed down for prostitution. Do I hear an opening bid? $10. Okay, do I hear 15? Now we're cooking 20. Did I mention the horns light up? 20, 25. All right, going once, going twice. Sold to the art lover in the front row. Our next item is a true original, folks, that'll add a touch of class to any home. Come on out, big guy. This is Mr. Belvedere, an authentic English butler. Do a little spin for the folks, Jeeves. He's got manners, he's got style, he's got a snotty attitude. He'll make your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, clean your house, and solve all your personal problems. Can I have a bid?
Perhaps you should mention I worked for the royal family.
Did you hear that, folks? He worked for the royal family.
$3.
Okay. Do I hear $3.50?
I bid $10.
15.
20.
25.
30.
Kevin? 35.
$50.
Okay, 50. Going once. Going twice.
I bid $500.
Huh?
I said $500.
Okay. Going once. Going twice. Congratulations, ma'am. You have yourself a butler.
The eggs were delicious.
Thank you, madam. May I freshen your tea?
Thank you.
May I spread madam's marmalade?
Sure, why not? Do you treat the Owens family like this?
I usually throw them some raw meat and stand back. More fruit compote?
It's all so wonderful. Why don't you sit down and join me?
Oh, I'm afraid I couldn't. It wouldn't be proper.
Oh, would it be proper if we chit-chat?
Well, perhaps I could bend the rules.
I don't know what to say. I never talked to a butler before.
Well, perhaps madam would like to ask me about my years of service with the royal family.
Not really. I'm just teasing. So, did you ever spend any time like this with the Queen?
Yes, but only when the prince was out of town. Can I get you anything else, Mrs. Cartwright?
Please, call me Julia.
Very well. Julia.
Good. Now, what can I call you?
Mr. Belvedere. Excuse me.
Done. Vote for Angela. Well, that's it?
Well, what's your say?
Vote for Heather. She's real together.
Well, I couldn't think of anything that rhymed with Angela. Except maybe tangerine.
Look, Angela, why don't you rhyme something besides your name?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Angela in charge of your money. Hey, that's really funny.
Ooh, that's good. What do you mean it's really funny? What's so funny about it?
Look, Angela, I'm just trying to help you get some votes. I mean, hardly anybody knows who you are.
Oh, excuse me, Miss Popularity.
Let's face it, Angela, you're the underdog.
And she should know. She's a real dog.
I'm getting a soda.
No, thank you. Maybe she's right. Maybe I am a loser.
Hey, if you want to beat Heather, all you gotta do is dig up some dirt.
How am I gonna do that? Hi, honey.
Hey, Marsh, what you doing?
I'm just trying to figure out dinner. Now, what sounds better? Chicken croquettes with raspberry sauce or Portuguese meatloaf?
Gee, honey, they both sound so good. Why don't we just order a pizza? I'm just thinking of you. You probably got a lot of studying to do.
Mm-mm. For once, I'm all caught up.
Great.
Would you like another slice?
No, thank you, but it was delicious.
I certainly have enjoyed our day together.
Yes, it's been a pleasure serving you. Now, is there anything else before I leave?
Can I buy another hour?
I'm not that kind of butler.
No, I'm serious. Would you consider making this a permanent arrangement?
I'm very flattered, but I'm afraid not.
I'll give you twice what the Owens are paying you.
That would almost be minimum wage.
You wouldn't have to do much.
Julia, that's very generous of you. But no.
All right. But would you at least join me for a little farewell toast? I have some very nice sherry.
Certainly.
To a happy future for both of us. You like it?
It's very smooth.
And potent, too.
Well, I must be on my way. This does go to your head very quickly, doesn't it?
Maybe you ought to sit down.
I don't know why I feel so lightheaded.
It's probably the sedative taking effect.
What?
I slipped you a Mickey. I hope you don't mind.
Thanks, Wes. I needed that.
Morning, Dad. Just checking the flash.
Well, get in here and eat your breakfast.
By the way, you seen Heather?
I think she's taking a shower.
Honey, are you okay? You tossed and turned all night.
Oh, I had this horrible nightmare that something was chasing me. Ooh.
Probably a Portuguese meatloaf.
Was it chasing you, too? Hey, where's Belvedere?
Isn't he upstairs?
No, I thought he'd be down here.
No. Gee, I wonder where he could be.
Hey, maybe he got lucky.
Good morning. Rise and shine.
I don't think that's possible.
I'm sorry, but that's the only way I could keep you here.
Julia, what do you want of me?
Just some company. The ropes aren't too tight, are they?
No, they're just the way I like them.
Aren't we grumpy?
Look, Mrs. Cartwright.
Julia.
Look, Julia, pardon my curiosity, but how long are you going to keep me like this?
Not long. Just until you feel at home.
And when I feel at home, I can leave?
Why would you want to?
Well, look, Julia, I'll have to be untied for a little while. I need to get cleaned up.
Oh, no problem. I did this for Daniel every day, up until the end. Look at this. Another hostage taken in the Middle East.
What's the world coming to?
Well, enough of this gloom and doom. What do you want to do now?
Scratch my nose.
Oh, Lynn. How about some music? I bet you didn't know I played the piano.
You're full of surprises.
Daniel and I had some wonderful sing-alongs. You can take the moon, gather up the stars, and the robins that sing merrily. Put them in a box, tie them with a ribbon, and throw them in the deep blue sea. Sing along, Lynn. La da 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 dum, da da. I'll get it. I'm coming. Open wide. I'm coming. Oh, Mr. Owens, what can I do for you?
I know where he is.
Oh, I'm sorry. He left here last night.
He did?
Oh, dear. I hope nothing's happened to him.
Ah, don't worry. Something that big is bound to turn up sooner or later.
Now, where were we? Now, if you don't know the words, Lynn, hum along. You can take the moon and gather up the stars and the rock.
Wesley, I'm gonna kill you.
What's the matter? What happened?
Wesley took a picture of me getting out of the shower, and Angela stuck it all over the cafeteria.
The naked truth about Heather Owens. Vote Angela for treasurer.
It's a funny place for a mole.
You are in big trouble, young man.
I'm back.
What happened?
Belvedere's not over at Mrs. Cartwright's.
Does she know where he is?
Nope, she said he split last night.
I wonder where he could be.
I bet she did something to him.
Wes.
She's a real weirdo. Nobody ever goes to her house. We're even afraid to vandalize it on Halloween.
Maybe we should drive around the neighborhood, see if he's at any of his favorite hangouts.
Okay, but that's a lot of donut shops.
Ready or not, here I come. How do I look?
Lovely. Pardon me for not standing.
I made your favorite for dinner, baked Virginia ham with raisin sauce.
That's not my favorite.
Oh, it will be. Now, all we need is something from the wine cellar. Do you have a request?
Anything but sherry.
Oh.
Wesley, is that you?
I'm saving you.
That's very thoughtful of you. Now go away. Stop. I want to be left tied up.
What do you mean? You like this kind of stuff?
I'll explain later. Now go home.
I can't. I got grounded for taking dirty pictures of Heather. I had to sneak out. If I show up without you, I'll really be in trouble.
You'll be in worse trouble if you don't go. Now scat.
Boy, try and rescue someone.
I hope you like Bordeaux.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how about some atmosphere? On our silver anniversary, Daniel took me to a lovely hotel in Pottstown. We had dinner, danced, and the band played this just for us. Then they put a spotlight on us, and everyone applauded. We were married 42 years. We never slept apart.
Very few people can say that.
Do you dance?
Not at the moment.
Daniel was a wonderful dancer. That is, until he had the stroke. Then he couldn't do much of anything. I took care of him day and night, but I didn't mind. Why won't these stupid things light? Oh, God, what am I doing? You must hate me.
No, I don't.
I'm sorry. I'll just untie you.
That won't be necessary.
You're loose.
Yes. I have been for the last hour.
You mean you could have walked away any time you wanted?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you stay?
I rather like a close shave every now and then.
I bet you think I'm crazy.
No. Just a little lonely.
So, are you going to call the police?
I think there are better people for you to talk to. Anyway, you didn't transport me across state lines.
Well, I guess you'll want to be going now.
No. Not yet.
Why? What are you going to do?
Well, at the very least, I think you owe me a dance. Nice day at school?
We were having a debate in assembly, and for no reason at all, Angela attacked me.
No reason?
All I did was call her a dumb bimbo.
For Angela, that's almost a compliment.
Yeah, well, she called me a magnanimous moron. Anyway, we both got disqualified.
Hello, Mr. Belmont. Would you please tell Heather I'm returning her junk? I don't want it around anymore.
Well, it's about time you brought that stuff back, you moocher.
Well, here.
Pick it up.
You pick it up, stupid.
You're stupid.
You're more stupid.
Personally, I think you're both stupid. The point is, if you are determined to end your friendship, I suggest you make a clean break.
What do you mean?
You must promise never to speak to each other again.
Fine with me.
Me too.
Well, you know, that means no more movies together, no more parties together, no more trips to the mall.
I can find other friends.
So can I.
Good. All right, Heather, you clean this up. And Angela, you get out, you dumb bimbo.
Hey, you can't talk to her like that.
Oh, no? Well, if you don't like it, you can get out, too.
All right, I will. Come on, Angela, let's go to the mall.
Yeah, nobody's gonna tell us we're not to go with who. See you, Mr. Bullwinkle.
After testing the political waters and nearly drowning, Angela and Heather are inseparable once again. One bright note, however, neither is speaking to me. Julia called to say she's doing much better now she started counseling. I don't know why women find me so irresistible, but eventually they get over me. Except, of course, for Sophia.